regular season will end tonight, and what a fun ride it has been all year long. One of my favorites in 10 years of doing this. When you combine both the boys and girls, it is a 26-2 Lady Mustang Ball Club, a 24-4 Mustang Ball Club, and so you have a combined record of 50-6. And so it has been a lot of winning this year for McCracken County, and they look to conclude it with 2 wins here tonight against their friends from Murray. The Lady Tigers come into the game today 10-15. As I said, the Lady Mustangs 26-2. And the Murray Tigers, what a dandy of a matchup the boys game will be. Murray 17-8, playing really good basketball now against the Mustangs, who are 24-4. We've got a lot coming up on the Buffalo Wild Wings pregame show. We're going to talk about the Dr. Kyle Parrish injury report, the Brandon Clifton Allstate Insurance for Success, our pregame prayer brought to you by Heartland Church, the National Anthem brought to you by Rudy's Farm Center, the starting lineups and tip-off of the girls game at 6 with the boys to follow. It's all coming up, 99.5 The Fan.
We all have dreams, and at Seaplant Federal Credit Union, we can help make yours a reality. Whether it's your dream vacation, your dream home, or your dream home away from home, Seaplant will walk you through the process from application to closing. Call or visit any of our 9 local Seaplant branches and learn how you can enjoy all our member benefits and finance your dream. So don't wait. Get dreaming with Seaplant today.
Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's me, your car. Don't get me wrong, the washing is great. Love the big rolly brushes. But here's the thing. I'm getting hammered out here. The sun beats on me all day. Bugs, bugs, bugs! Rocks, tar, bird droppings. I'll be losing my youthful glow before you can say Western Kentucky window tinting. They can give me a ceramic coating and their Expel brand paint protection film to keep me slick and shiny. Some leather seats would be nice too. Upgrade me, daddy, at Western Kentucky window tinting in Paducah and Murray.
Rudy's Farm Center is your locally owned farm, industrial, and hardware store in Keppel. Now, the Rudy family is proud to be a part of Mustang Nation. Why don't you come out and enjoy a bag of famous popcorn? It's just 10 minutes from the school campus out on Highway 60. While you're there, take a good look at the selection of Traeger wood pellet grills, a great addition for your tailgate party. At Rudy's Farm Center, down Highway 60 in Keppel.
Flooring is incredibly important when it comes to sports. It's also incredibly important when it comes to your home or business. You gotta see Flooring America for a full line of residential and commercial carpet, vinyl, laminate, area rugs, and custom tile. Their professional installers are fully insured. They have the area's largest selection of quality floor coverings for integrity, quality, and professional service. See Greg Dilworth at Flooring America, 5150 Heartland Drive, flooringamericapaducah.com.
When it comes to opening a new bank account, I have very high opening requirements. Amazingly, FNB Bank's Your Start Bundle Checking Plus Savings pulls out all the stops. A 2.25% APY on your first $15,000, free nationwide ATMs, a great mobile app, and more. Hey, when you meet a bank that complies with your terms, it's not about small print. It's your big goals and dreams. Get your start at FNB. APY is annual percentage yield. Standard rate of 0.20% APY will apply to balances over $15,000. See bank for terms and conditions. FNB Bank, member FDIC.
Has your team's star gone cold from outside? Is the opposing team hot from everywhere? Then visit MrCool.com today. You'll find heating and cooling solutions your home needs, like with our flagship DIY mini split heat pumps. Perfect for your garage, office, or with our 5-zone system, your whole home. It's really up to you. You're the play caller at your house, right? Right? Visit MrCool.com today for your HVAC needs and beat discomfort with the full core press from an innovative Mr. Cool HVAC system.
Doing it yourself? You need a few things from Kitmo.
I need wallpaper removers, wood floor finishes, pressure washers, dry wall lifts, material lifts, hole saws, jigsaws, sawhorses, air compressors, nail guns, staple guns, caulk guns, and wet dry vacs.
Can you repeat that? If you need it, chances are you can rent it at Kitmo, the only 100% locally owned equipment rental. They've been at it for 45 years. North 8th Street at the foot of the Brookport Bridge. You get Mo at Kitmo.
Craig Culver on Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixers.
Summer just isn't complete without this treat. We take our frozen custard and add salted caramel. Then pick your favorite mix in. cookie dough, brownie pieces, or how about Reese's peanut butter cup? We spin it by hand. I love seeing that caramel swirl through the custard. There it is. Come on in for the Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Stop in at Culver's on Highway 60 in Paducah.
If you live with pain, you have good days and bad days. You deserve a pain-free life. And the first step is talking with your doctor about pain management with Dr. Ferdinand Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky Pain Center. Dr. Salvacion specializes in pain management and will work with you to get you back to those good days. Talk to your primary care provider about pain management with Dr. Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky.
Why do more people choose Baptist Health for their hearts? It's because we put you at the center of everything we do. From our treatment innovations and skilled teams who deliver care that revolves around your unique needs, to a comprehensive approach that keeps us by your side at every step. This is heart care that helps you return to the things your life revolves around, because this is heart care centered on you. Learn more at baptisthealth.com/heartcare.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm that guy with all the bumper stickers. I'd rather be driving a golf ball, but I'm going to buy American-made products with my 5th grade honor student. And if you can read these stickers, you're driving too close. So when I brake for a dog, happens. So coexist with Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem. Like me.
Call Paducah Allstate agent Brendan Clifton today, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Who needs a deal to help brighten up these winter days? Now at McDonald's, get a sausage biscuit and hash brown for just $2.50. And you get your pick of a McDouble, McChicken, or a 4-piece chicken McNugget and fries for only $3. And to sweeten the deal a little bit more, you can add a blueberry cream pie to end the meal. But hurry, they're only here for a limited time. Don't forget, order on the McDonald's app. Collect points for free food only at McDonald's.
We all have dreams, and at C-Plant Federal Credit Union, we can help make yours a reality. Whether it's your dream vacation, your dream home, or your dream home away from home, C-Plant will walk you through the process from application to closing. Call or visit any of our 9 local C-Plant branches and learn how you can enjoy all our member benefits and finance your dream. So don't wait. Get dreaming with C-Plant today.
Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's me, your car. Don't get me wrong, the washing is great. Love the big rolly brushes. But here's the thing. I'm getting hammered out here. The sun beats on me all day. Bugs, bugs, bugs! Rocks, tar, bird droppings. I'll be losing my youthful glow before you can say Western Kentucky window tinting. They can give me a ceramic coating and their XPEL brand paint protection film to keep me slick and shiny. Some leather seats would be nice too. Upgrade me, daddy, at Western Kentucky window tinting in Paducah and Murray.
When it comes to opening a new bank account, I have very high opening requirements. Amazingly, FNB Bank's Your Start Bundle Checking Plus Savings pulls out all the stops. A 2.25% APY on your first $15,000, free nationwide ATMs, a great mobile app, and more. Hey, when you meet a bank that complies with your terms, it's not about small print. It's your big goals and dreams. Get your start at FNB. APY is annual percentage yield. Standard rate of 0.20% APY will apply to balances over $15,000. See bank for terms and conditions. FNB Bank, member FDIC.
It's a tradition going back 50 years. Pizza out at Pizza Inn. It's more than just that with the Pizza Inn buffet. Thin crust, house pan, Italian-style pizzas, the biggest and best salad bar, the pasta bar, pepperoni twist, potato wedges, tots, soup, the Pizzert bar. Yeah, Pizzert. It's a pizza crust with dessert stuff on it. Topped with chocolate chip, strawberry, pineapple, Mississippi mud, Bavarian cream, birthday sprinkles, you name it, it's endless. Oh, leave room for ice cream at the Pizza Inn buffet. Open every day, 10:30 to 9 at Pizza Inn.
Back here at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena, McCracken County High School, getting you set for the season finale tonight as McCracken County getting set for a doubleheader against the Lady Tigers and Tigers of Murray as we count you down to tip-off about 18 minutes away here on 99.5 The Fan. Alongside Brent Hausman, I'm Eric Chumbler. It's the Baird broadcast booth here at McCracken County High School. And Brent, you and I started this journey on the basketball side just less than 3 months ago. Here we are at the end of the season here tonight.
Just 3 months?
I don't remember.
It seems like a year with you, buddy.
Right.
Seems like it's been a while in a way, but the other way, it seems like we had our first game, and so. But seriously, we've had a blast. I've had a great time with you most of the time, I guess.
That's right.
Enjoyed and learned basketball. I've gotten to watch more basketball this year than I've watched the last 2 years. Probably combined, but my daughter and I typically attend most all the home games and some of the away games, and so we really love McCracken County sports at our house and basketball, and all of our friends from the band are walking by now. We especially like the drum line.
That's right.
And the band, and so it's going to be a raucous crowd again here tonight, and as you said, the finale. So it's hard to believe regular season has passed us. Man, what an amazing season it's been.
Yeah, kidding.
If you would have promised me during soccer season, when we were calling soccer games, that we would see over 50 wins between the two teams, if that's what it took to get me here, I would tell you that you were just kind of selling me a false bill of goods.
I agree.
It's been an awesome season, and really, in many regards, my wife doesn't want to hear me say this, a season that I don't want to see end. She may have a different opinion, but it's a very special season, a very special group. We've heard Coach Civils and Coach Roberts say many times just special groups on both sides. And it's been fun to watch them. They've played great basketball, but also fun to watch them on and off the court and see how well they get along with each other. And it's exciting to see where these teams, we never, from about February 1st on, really middle of January through middle of March, you don't look past anybody. And so every game is important. Every game is key. We don't look past the next opponent or even the next half of basketball, but it's exciting to see and to think about where this team, really on both boys and girls, where this team may end up.
I agree. It is a fun few weeks ahead, potentially, for both of these groups as they have high aspirations.
It is fun, but also, as we've talked about many times, the target is on our back.
It is.
And, as I look, I've got the season schedule and the records and everything here. McCracken County sits atop both lists in the region. And so with that honor comes also great pressure. And, everybody's looking, everybody's aiming, everybody's shooting. In many regards, whether they win it all or not, if they beat McCracken, they've completed their season.
Right.
That's the pinnacle for them.
And so that is what lays ahead for McCracken County. And before then, it's what lays ahead tonight for McCracken County. The Lady Tigers of Murray, the Tigers of Murray, always a fun end to the season. And not to overlook the girls' game by any means, but the boys' game tonight should be dynamite.
Yeah, and a little bit different lineup than what we've seen before. They have a great player that we'll talk more about in between games and during the boys' game for sure. But they had a player that was out for injury early in the season, and he's back tonight. And so a totally different, Murray High plays a different lineup. They play a different game than they did even a couple of weeks ago. And so a very good Murray High team.
That's right. And also for McCracken County, on the girls' side, playing their best basketball of the year, I think you have to say. What we saw against Graves County was nothing short of remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. And so they, I would say surprised. Maybe in their locker room, they may say it's not a surprise. That's what they intended to do the whole time. I think Graves County was a little bit surprised.
Indeed.
And so I think they turned a few heads, and really kind of the respect factor went up across the board. And I think now people are saying, oh, we better not look past Murray High, as we talked about. So apparently we're bringing the full band and then some. I think the kids have passed by us for the last 10 minutes in a row, and we're filling the second section of students up here, and so we're bringing them all out tonight.
And so it is a busy night. The band is here, senior night for the Mustang media members tonight. And so those that help bring this game tonight on YouTube will be honored at halftime. And so make sure you watch. I believe we'll have that here on YouTube. I think the YouTube link is ready to go. I have not checked.
I was going to ask. I assume that you put the YouTube link out there for people to see.
I'm slacking tonight. I have not yet. But I will do that right now and see if we can get that out for the fine folks. But let's look at the Dr. Kyle Parrish injury report. As we look at it here, it looks like everyone in uniform tonight for McCracken County, which is always a good sign.
It does look healthy, and I don't really even see as much tape or braces tonight as we have, the last couple of games. So it looks healthy. I see the Dougie going on. Somebody's doing the Dougie down there. So we're dancing a little bit and having a little fun, warming up. I see smiles on their faces, and looks like the girls are ready to play.
And as we jump into the Brandon Clifton Allstate Insurance for Success, you're always in good hands with your McCracken County Allstate agent, Brandon Clifton, in Paducah. I think this game is going to come down to McCracken County once again being able, on the girls' side, create turnovers, which then turns into transition.
Was that a rerun, or was that fresh for tonight?
You could say that almost every single night.
I think McCracken County's record, what's McCracken's record here? 26-2. I think we've said it 26-2 times.
That's right.
The defense is the key to this McCracken County team. You're going to see it, especially in the backcourt. You'll see some press. I'm hearing a rumor that you may see a little different press or a change in the press. Who's up front, how many are up front, how many are in the middle. Just doing a couple different things, again, preparing possibly for other games in the future. So you may see a couple different defenses to see where they're most comfortable. Coach also said he may throw a couple different defenses out there just to make sure that we're transitioning, and if he comes up against a different team and he wants to run a 1-3-1, he can do it, or if he wants to run a 2-2-1, or, hey, you move up front, just to make sure the girls are on top of their game going into it. Of course, that defense is going to feed the offense. And that's where the turnovers, the points off turnovers, our shooting percentage is higher because we are shooting a lot of shots in the paint. Claire Johnson has been on fire this year, getting that quick steal, coming down that scoop layup, that patented scoop layup that she does, left side or right side. I see her working on her three-point shot tonight. Maybe she's gonna throw in a few from out there. We haven't had that task for her, that job for her much this year.
That's
because
right.
Everybody else on the floor can shoot that at any given time. And so looks like the girls are going to head back for their last second chat here in a minute. So they're leaving the floor. The referees, officials are now on the floor. We're waiting Murray High to come back out, but looks like 9 or 10 minutes we'll have a national anthem. And we'll be ready to play ball.
I think you're right. Also in the fact that the last thing for McCracken County, they don't need to overlook Murray. Your postseason starts next week. Murray is a worthy opponent. Yes, they are not as talented as McCracken County on the girls' side, but if you overlook them, they can compete.
Yeah, Lincoln English for Murray. Lincoln's going to average 12 points a game. They actually have 3 players in double figures, and they have 2, one at 8.3 and another at 6.4. So pretty even distribution among their starters there. In order to average 12 points a game, Eric, that there's a few games where you're not scoring 12 points, but that also means that there's a couple points. Lincoln English can put up 20 points on you if you're not careful and you're not stepping out and guarding her. So we really want to make sure that we're doing that for sure.
To answer your question, it is middle school pep band night, and so the middle schools are together.
Joined. That's why we have double the students.
Yes.
I thought it was quite the crowd. So.
I was trying to figure that out myself after you said it because it is much larger than normal, and it's great to see. I'll try to get a picture of it if I can, but a lot of students here tonight from the middle schools, so good to see that as well. You need to get on out here. Enjoy Murray and McCracken County. I have put on Twitter and the Mustang and Lady Mustangs updates page the link to watch for tonight. So if you want to watch, it is on YouTube. And then search for the McCracken Media YouTube channel. You can find the live link right there and watch it here tonight. When we come back, we will take a look at our pregame prayer brought to you by Heartland Church, the national anthem, and starting lineups all coming up. 99.5 The Fan.
You know what it's like when you go to a new restaurant and then people ask you, what did you have? And you give a recommendation. Well, prepare to have a lengthy conversation if someone asks you that question about the Farm Restaurant in La Center. Everything they have is absolutely delicious. From salmon, shrimp, pork chops, steak, real burgers with quality meats, chicken salad so good your grandma will claim she made it herself. And don't forget dessert. The bar is open too. It's not too far to get great food at the farm.
When it comes to opening a new bank account, I have very high opening requirements. Amazingly, FNB Bank's Your Start Bundle Checking Plus Savings pulls out all the stops. A 2.25% APY on your first $15,000, free nationwide ATMs, a great mobile app, and more. Hey, when you meet a bank that complies with your terms, it's not about small print. It's your big goals and dreams. Get your start at FNB. APY is annual percentage yield. Standard rate of 0.20% APY will apply to balances over $15,000. See bank for terms and conditions. FNB Bank, member FDIC.
Hurry into Menards today. Your plumbing headquarters. Remove or transfer water quickly with Barracuda utility pumps. These powerful, energy-efficient pumps are built to last. Be prepared for spring flooding and keep your basement dry. Achieve peace of mind with 11% off Barracuda pumps. Get 11% off everything now at Menards. Good through April 16th. Savings are a mail-in rebate. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Save big money at Menards.
When you need an attorney, there's lots to choose from. Shouldn't you pick a local firm with lawyers who've been here a long time? Part of this community, lawyers who know the prosecutors, the defense attorneys, and have a relationship with them. Things out-of-state lawyers call us to find out. We're friends and neighbors. We're in this together. We're the law firm of Edwards & Couts, and we're here 24/7. When you need an attorney, call 270-442-9000 around the clock. Edwards & Couts, your local law firm.
Rudy's Farm Center is your locally owned farm, industrial, and hardware store in Keffel. Now, the Rudy family is proud to be a part of Mustang Nation. Why don't you come out and enjoy a bag of famous popcorn? It's just 10 minutes from the school campus out on Highway 60. While you're there, take a good look at the selection of Traeger wood pellet grills, a great addition for your tailgate party. At Rudy's Farm Center, down Highway 60 in Culver.
Greg Culver on Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixers.
Summer just isn't complete without this treat. We take our frozen custard and add salted caramel. Then pick your favorite mix-in. Cookie dough, brownie pieces, or how about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? We spin it by hand. I love seeing that caramel swirl through the custard. There it is. Come on in for the Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Stop in at Culver's on Highway 60 in Paducah.
Are you dreaming about the perfect addition or update to your home? The equity in your house can turn into new opportunities. With a home equity loan at CFSB, you'll get customized, friendly service from our experienced lending team with loans serviced right here in your hometown. Start an application online today or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations in Marshall, Graves, McCracken, or Callaway counties. Go to yourlifeyourbank.com for more information. CFSB, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at beautiful Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena, getting you set for the broadcast tonight between Murray and McCracken County. The girls tipping off in just a few minutes with the boys to follow right here on 99.5 The Fan. It's time now for our pregame prayer brought to you by Heartland Church and the Heartland Church Student Ministry, where their desires to connect students to Christ, grow together in Christ, and then go out and serve like Christ. High school students meet at 9:15 on Sunday mornings. Actually, 10:45. Middle school students meet at 9:15. And then all students meet from 6 to 8 on Wednesday night. Heartland Church and the Heartland Church Student Ministry in Paducah. Tonight's pregame prayer being said by Mr. Glenn Ross.
Hey there, my name is Glenn Ross. I'm one of the student pastors at Heartland Church, and I just wanted to take an opportunity to pray over tonight's game. Father God, we just want to thank you tonight for the opportunities that we have. God, we thank you for the players, the cheerleaders, our coaches and parents and fans, everyone involved in tonight's game. Father, we pray that you'd keep everybody safe, that you would just use us in incredible ways, God. We pray that we would just all enjoy friendly competition, God, and that we would remember that at the end of the day, we just want to be here to support these young people, and God, we want to bring you glory. So we ask all this in your son's most precious name. Amen.
That's the pregame prayer brought to you by Heartland Church and the Heartland Church Student Ministry, where again their desire is to connect students to Christ, grow together in Christ, and then go out and serve like Christ. Middle school students meet at 9:15 on Sunday morning. High school students at 10:45, and all students meet from 6 to 8 on Wednesday night. That's Heartland Church and the Heartland Church Student Ministry in Paducah. Sometimes, my friend, it's dangerous to go off memory.
Eric, you're kind of getting up the age, buddy. I'd get back on that script every chance I got.
That's right. That's right. More gray hair coming in the beard weekly for me, so it either means I'm getting distinguished or getting old.
Old and distinguished.
As we get you set for the national anthem tonight, brought to you by Rudy's Farm Center, your locally owned farm, industrial, and hardware store in Cabell. They now stock made in the USA Thorogood leather work boots and offer a tradesman discount for you to take advantage of as well. The Rudy family's proud to be part of Mustang Nation, so go on out and enjoy a bag of their famous popcorn at Rudy's Farm Center, 10 minutes from McCracken County High School on Highway 60 in Paducah. We're going to send you down now to the public address voice of Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena. That is Mr. Daryl Good.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. And gentlemen, we ask that you please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
The national anthem brought to you by Rudy's Farm Center, your locally owned farm, industrial, and hardware store in Cabell. That's Rudy's Farm Center, 10 minutes from McCracken County High School on Highway 60 in Paducah. As that is your national anthem for tonight, time to jump into our starting lineups for tonight. Do you want to do it? We'll let you do it.
I think I can.
All right.
I'll slide my glasses back.
That's right. Mr. Old Man himself, Mr. Brent Hausman.
Appreciate the heads up there. Give me a chance to get prepared here for your visiting Murray High Tigers. Number 2, Candace Kendall, an 8th grader starting for them tonight. Number 12, Brooklyn Darnell, a senior. Number 20, Miley Smith, a 6-foot junior. Number 32, Madeline Howell, a 5'10 senior. And number 40, Alyssa Doherty, a 6'1 senior. That is your Murray High Lady Tigers.
Now for McCracken County.
My guess for McCracken County will be number 4, Claire Johnson. Number 42, Jordan Bufford. Number 33, Nikki Buchanan. Number 25, Destiny Thomas. And number 0, Caroline Civil.
Wonderful job by you as always, my friend, especially with no heads up. And we'll let you listen to the Lady Mustangs introduction. lineups tonight by Daryl Good, who I think needs to put a little bit more into his introduction of Caroline personally.
There's a reason why Daryl Good is on the house bike and I'm on the radio.
Listen to the pep band. Atmosphere once again, the final game of the regular season. It's Murray and McCracken County. The three officials are set. A veteran crew tonight. We are set for the final game of the regular season at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena. The tip's in the air. It's going to be controlled by McCracken County as Destiny Thomas will bring it up. Goes on the right side to Buchanan. Her three. Got it.
Wow. Great way to start the game.
As that makes it 3-0 now for McCracken County right out of the gates. Murray on the return is in the backcourt with it, and it's going to be Howe. As Howe picks up her dribble, goes on the right-hand side to Darnell. Now into the front court. Murray breaks the pressure, turns, gives it out to Howe. Now swings it towards the right-hand side to Darnell. Into the corner it goes, is picked up, goes back to Darnell, but before that, it's knocked out of bounds. Want to give a shout-out on the Sailor Connection text hotline tonight. Miss Sandy Sams is listening in tonight. Good to hear from you, Miss Sandy. Also, Preston Brewer, who makes a great point. Talk about that in just a moment. Also, as I look, I know I missed one. I meant to get to it earlier as Murray has the possession. Oh, well, I'll get to that in a moment. Claire Johnson up the floor, gives it off to the right side to Buchanan. Right-hand layup is good.
All 5 points to start the game belong to Mickey Buchanan.
7-12 in this opening quarter. Murray high the possession is Hal in the backcourt. Hal works up the left-hand side, now turns, gives it back on the right-hand side of the floor to Darnell. Up the right sideline, it goes to Smith. Into the lane, nice pass to Doherty. She turns against a double team, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes back to Hal, down low to Doherty. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled.
Very good, tough defense by McCracken tonight on that double team there.
And so that will be on Sibbles. That is her first and the team's first. I meant to mention is the Skaggs family also listening in tonight as well. So first one from Doherty is good. If you are listening, you can also watch on YouTube tonight as the McCracken Media YouTube channel has the game on live, both girls and boys tonight. So free throw is good. A fun night to be at Strawberry Hills as Buchanan on the right side. After both free throws are good, it's 5-2 McCracken County. Bufford, cross court to Buchanan, swings it to Johnson. Down low, nice pass. Thomas, open layup is good. Destiny, nice job rotating behind the defense that vacated. 7-2 McCracken County.
Yeah, McCracken doing a great job of really moving the ball tonight.
Murray trying to push it up the right sideline. Now go towards the left side as they swing it towards the left side of the floor. Nice pass up the floor to Kendall. Her layup no good. Doherty gets the board, but they're actually going to call a foul on the Kendall shot. She will go shoot 2. Preston Brewer talking about you and I getting older. He also makes it good that some of the best things are good older, wine being one of them, other things as well. So can't argue that at all.
Some things are better with age, I guess.
That's right. It is needed to be pointed out after the first free throw is good by Kendall. You are older than me, though, if we're going to just base the levels of old.
Slightly?
Just.
Or more than slightly?
Same age as my brother, so I'll let him answer that.
Yeah, I don't know. Some things don't have to be mentioned,
That's right. As the second free throw is good. 7-4 McCracken County as he goes towards the left side to Bufford. Down low, nice pass. Sybil's layup is good. Wonderful ball movement.
They really are passing the ball well. 9-4 McCracken.
6 minutes opening quarter. Murray in the backcourt as it is going to be Brooklyn Darnell. Picks up her dribble, and it's picked off by Mickey Buchanan as she goes to the rim, puts it in.
Yeah, that full court press there was a 2-2-1. And so McCracken actually has 4 players in the backcourt with Caroline Sibbles on the logo.
And so for Murray, they almost got it to half court, but it's going to be a reach-in foul on McCracken County. He does make a good point. Mr. Brewer does it. Age is just a number.
It is. It is. It's a mindset.
That's right. Can't argue that. As it goes for Murray high. left-hand side. 11-4. McCracken on top as Murray brings it towards the left-hand side. Kendall using her dribble now towards the right-hand side of the floor. Extended 2-3 zone for McCracken County. Is now into the paint, or to the free throw line to Doherty. Try to get it down low, but it's picked off and stolen. Johnson up the floor on the right side to Buchanan. Right-hand layup is good.
Point number 7. 7 out of 13 points belong to Mickey Buchanan. Going to be a quick 30-second timeout from Murray.
And so McCracken County up 13-4. And if you are Coach Tom Faust, it's almost the worst-case scenario for your ball club early on. You've got decent movement against this pressure, but around the third or fourth pass is when the mistake comes, which generally is in the backcourt against this defense, but they're kind of making more mistakes in the front court.
Yeah, we have 2 steals there in the paint, 2 out of the last 3 trips down the floor, able to come away with a steal there. And so, you know, McCracken is doing a great job tonight at full court press, but once we get down in the front court, you know, able to collapse down and close that lane.
I do want to make sure everyone knows that due to KHSAA bylaws, with the district tournament being at McCracken next week, we cannot broadcast the game on YouTube, and that is a KHSAA bylaw. It will just be 99.5 The Fan as it's poked away in the backcourt. And Mickey Buchanan able to get it. She goes towards the left side to Civils. Now to Johnson. Cross court to Buchanan as Buchanan has short jump shots. Good.
9 out of 15 points belong to Mickey. So McCracken has a switch there. They were playing the 2-2-1 full court press. Now they're in a 1-3-1 full court press.
Murray breaks it this time as Kendall gets to the block, but she's blocked by Buchanan. Now swings it towards the right side. It goes into the corner. Right side 3 from Smith, no good. Rebound comes down to Buchanan. She's looking to clear it as Smith will bring it up the right sideline to Johnson. Johnson crosses into the lane. Her shot off the glass is no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. And the Lady Tigers will push it the other direction.
Mickey Buchanan doing a little bit of everything. 9 points. She had a block just then. She's had a couple rebounds.
As it will be Howe. She goes now towards the top of the key. That's to Darnell. Now to Doherty. Nice pass down low to Howe. Her layup no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. Another chance for the Lady Tigers as Kendall stops, turns, gives it out left side. A 3 coming is partially blocked, but a foul is called. And so that will be 3 free throws for Murray.
Wow, okay. Destiny must have had contact on the arm there. It looked like a clean block, but we're as far from that play as we could be.
As the free throw, first of 3, is good from Miley Smith. She will have 2 more. Second free throw is good. So 2 of 2.
Riley Benton into the ball game for McCracken. Number 5, Jordan Bufford's going to get a break.
Third free throw is good. So 3 of 3 from, I think that was Smith, wasn't it? As it goes towards the left side, as it is going to be picked up dribble. And in the trouble is Riley Benton, and she's going to be fouled. And so that will be on Murray.
She was completely wrapped up.
Yes, she was. And so McCracken will have it, sideline out of bounds. Destiny Thomas will inbound it to Johnson. Johnson about to receive a trap. It crosses. She does throw over the trap to Buchanan. Back to Johnson on the right side. Thought about a 3, puts the dribble down, passes it down low to Civils. Her right-hand layup's good.
Yeah. Claire being very unselfish there, had a wide open 3, decided to drive in, dish the ball off to Caroline Civils, who was cutting towards the basket.
And then Caroline gets a steal, hands it off to Thomas, left side to Johnson, pump fake, straight away, now right side to Buchanan. Her 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Johnson, though, as Johnson on the offside gives it off to Benton. Benton straight away to Thomas, swung right side to Civils. McCracken on the perimeter, leading 17-7. Thomas had it poked away for a moment, gets it back, gets it to Civils at the foul line. Left side, Buchanan. Her 3 on the way. Got it.
Wow, Mickey is having a wonderful half tonight.
14 points so far for Mickey of the team's 20. Murray the possession. And a steal by Destiny. Destiny off the glass and in.
Destiny doing her a la Claire Johnson
That's right.
imitation with that scoop layup.
And it will be Murray bringing it back. Howe up to Doherty, poked away and stolen. Then stolen right back almost as Symbols does come away with it. Comes to Buchanan to Thomas. Now to Benton. As Benton straight away, swung left side to Johnson. Her three. Got it. Oh, came out. I thought it was in, but came out. And then Johnson almost getting the steal. In fact, she creates a turnover. And so it is going to be off Murray.
22-7 for McCracken. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like Destiny Thomas is going to be taking the ball out just in front of the end of the Murray High bench.
Johnson, left side to Thomas. She lines up a left side three. That's good.
I'm sure McCracken has made a mistake in this first quarter. I'm looking at my notes here. I just don't see what it is.
That's right. As Murray does get it into the front court this time. Now in a trap, though, and Coach Tom Faust wants a timeout. And so compounding off the previous timeout where I mentioned to you that it's about as bad of a start as Coach Tom Faust could envision. It's continuing as they do sometimes get it into the front court, but that is where McCracken County is really making it fierce on them.
Yeah, defense is tough tonight, and that's what we said was the Brandon Clifton key to the game, before we ever started tonight was going to be that defense, and I tell you, they've done just exactly that.
And so McCracken County up 25-7, the first of 2 games tonight. Boys game will follow this one. We do want to mention congratulations to the McCracken County media seniors that will be honored tonight. They are the ones that help bring you the broadcast on YouTube. Congratulations to all of you all under the direction of Mark Madison and Christy Griffith. Congratulations to you all indeed.
And I guess with the KHSAA rules, I guess this will be their last broadcast.
That's right. With the
even with us hosting next week.
It's the KHSAA bylaws. Nobody can stream the district tournament next week, and so we are unable to stream it online in terms of on YouTube. You will still be able to listen on 99.5 The Fan, so do listen to us next week on 99.5 The Fan. Murray the possession. As Murray does get it into the front court, it is going to be Downey. Is Downey in a trap, in a lot of trouble, taken away by Buchanan. Up the floor to Thomas. Thomas all the way to the rim, puts it in.
Man, just a very, very quick pace of play tonight.
As Murray the possession, trailing 27-7, 2 minutes left in the first, and then poked away from Howe. She does get it back, but she's in trouble. Goes on the far left side. A three coming towards no good. Rebound comes down to Thomas. She's looking to outlet it. She does up to, well, she tried to get it to Reagan Hill. Reagan wasn't quite expecting it, and of course that can create issues if you're not expecting it. Reagan did a good job trying to play it off, but unfortunately traveled with it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think Destiny was looking down. She had somebody, Mickey was streaking out front, and I think everybody thought the pass was going there. At last second, she flipped it over to Reagan.
And so Murray the possession, as backing in, it's going to be poked away out of bounds. It will be off Murray. Actually, off McCracken, I'm sorry. Murray will keep the possession. And trailing by 20. 27-7. Murray to inbound as they go out top. That is to Downey. Now to Doherty. Doherty swings it towards the left side. Now on the block, it's poked away and stolen by Symbols. As Caroline gives it off to Destiny. Destiny will bring it into the front court for McCracken County. Mustangs lead 27-7 as it goes on the right side. Now swung towards the left side to Sybil. She takes it in, goes cross court to Benton. Her spot. She's open and it's good.
That dribble, penetration, pass to the outside, and Caroline dribbles back inside. It just creates that open. We've seen it several times tonight.
They are so good at it. 30-7, Lady Mustangs. There's 55 seconds left as it's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Murray.
McCracken on pace to score 120 points tonight.
Love it. The mascot's even getting a ride tonight. As a left side three, no good. Get to that in a moment. Murray gets the rebound up, no good. And Murray still gets the rebound. Down low to Doherty. Her layup's good.
Yeah, Murray actually wins the height battle. They've got 2 6-footers, a 6'1", a 5'10", and a 5'11", so they've got a lot of height on the floor.
As down low it goes to Sybils, out towards Buchanan, swung towards Hill. As Hill goes, trying to get it to Sybils, but it's picked off by Murray, and Murray will have it with the final shot potentially. Madeline Howe into the front court as it goes to Downey. 18 seconds left. Now swung towards Howe. She stops. Nice backdoor cut on the pass to English, but it's taken away and stolen by McCracken. 10 seconds left. Thomas just across half court. 5 seconds left as it goes to Buchanan. Now left side to Thomas. She's open. Her three at the buzzer is perfect.
Wow. Destiny able to grab a pass that really wasn't, I'm not sure was intended for her, or a great pass to her. Able to get it, and I mean, in a split second, set her feet, get the shot off.
As it is 33-9, the Lady Mustangs on top. Back for the second quarter in a moment.
Craig Culver on Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixers.
Summer just isn't complete without this treat. We take our frozen custard and add salted caramel. Then pick your favorite mix-in. Cookie dough, brownie pieces, or how about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? We spin it by hand. I love seeing that caramel swirl through the custard. There it is. Come on in for the Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Stop in at Culver's on Highway 60 in Paducah.
You need an attorney. There's lots to choose from. Shouldn't you pick a local firm with lawyers who've been here a long time? Part of this community, lawyers who know the prosecutors, the defense attorneys, and have a relationship with them. Things out-of-state lawyers call us to find out. We're friends and neighbors. We're in this together. We're the law firm of Edwards & Katz, and we're here 24/7. When you need an attorney, call 270-442-9000 around the clock. Edwards & Katz, your local law firm.
Back here in the Baird broadcast booth, the Mustangs, Lady Mustangs, up 33-9 after one in what was a pretty solid opening quarter.
Yeah, I mean, Mickey Buchanan came out 14 points. Destiny Thomas didn't want to be left out. She scored 12. So 26 points between the two of them, and they have played exceptionally well tonight. I don't remember a turnover.
I don't think so.
By McCracken in
Just
the first
one.
quarter. We did have a travel call right up on the M logo. I do remember that, and so maybe one or two turnovers, but other than that, just about a flawless quarter of basketball.
McCracken the possession as it is going to be Johnson all the way to the rim. A little scoop layup is good. Nice job by Claire as she gets on the scoreboard. And that makes it 35-9 McCracken County. As Murray tried to get it into the paint, but it's taken away by Buchanan. Up the floor it goes to Johnson. Miss a layup. Buchanan the board, puts it in.
Mickey is on fire tonight.
And so the Murray High Lady Tigers try once again. As they do, get it to Doherty straight away. Now to Howe. 37-9, Lady Mustangs.
Oh.
And then it goes out of bounds off the big driver, Coach Scott Sibbles, but
Claire poked it away, and it landed right in the big coach's lap. Great crowd tonight
indeed.
Here for a Valentine's Day night.
It is a wonderful crowd. As it is Murray the possession as it goes towards the left side to Smith. More will get here as this boys game tonight should be phenomenal. As Buchanan gets the steal up the floor to Johnson. Left side it goes to Benton. She lines up a left side three. That's good.
Wow, she absolutely caught the ball, took one step, set her feet, shot.
Murray the possession, 40-9 our score. Lady Mustangs in control. Murray trying to respond as it goes towards the far right side, now into the paint. It's knocked out of bounds off Murray. It will go back to McCracken County.
Great hands by Caroline Sibbles there, able to get a deflection. The Murray player tried to grab it and was standing on the line.
Dad just asked a question. I know you're listening. It is all middle schoolers tonight, I believe. Maybe some high schoolers, actually, now that I look at it, but I think an overwhelming majority is middle school tonight.
There's a few up there taller than me, so.
Yeah, I think that may be high school.
Not saying a lot.
As Simmons puts up a jump shot, no good. It is a huge band tonight. Welcome our middle schoolers. As it's Murray the possession, then they lose it out of bounds. It will go back to McCracken County. Just not much going right now for Murray.
Yeah, they're having a little trouble just kind of controlling the ball, playing their pace of the game. But McCracken, I tell you, they came in wound up tonight, and they're playing exceptional defense.
And so it will be McCracken on the possession as Johnson all the way to the rim. Finger roll layup is good.
Yeah, Claire and Caroline there had kind of a fake going on, a give and go, and so they faked the pick or screen to go the other way, and Claire just drove the basket.
So Murray the possession, and yet another turnover on a double dribble. It will go back to McCracken County. So the Mustangs and Tigers will play tonight. That will be around 7:30 on the boys' side.
Murray, a lot of substitutions tonight, trying to just change the lineup, see if they can get something in rhythm, see if they can get anything going.
Thomas straight away off of a curl all the way to the rim, partially blocked. Nice block on the play by Kendall English. It will go out of bounds and stay with McCracken County.
Kendall English is a 6-foot freshman, and so she's long arms.
And they get Mickey Buchanan on a push. And so it will go back to Murray.
I don't know that it matters as much as for a scoring situation or overall outcome of the game, but that is Mickey's second foul. So something to watch. I don't know if she'll sit a little bit or if they'll just let her play.
She may have to sit for a little while and go to the bench as it'll be Murray the possession. As it comes into the front court, Reese Downey. Nice pass towards the free throw line to Kendall English. She turns, her jump shot up is good.
Very nice shot by Kendall English. Caroline kind of stepped off her and thought she was going to pass, turned back around. She still had it and just shot it about a 10-foot jumper.
Buchanan, 5-footer is good. Nice response.
Bunkin Buchanan. Bunkin Bronco, Bunkin, hey.
I inadvertently created a nickname. I'm on a roll the last week or so.
There's been several inadvertents.
It is Murray the possession. It's a nice pass down low. Layups up for English is good. English, pretty impressed.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to be saying her name for a while. She's just a freshman, a good ball player for Murray High.
It's Bufford. Nice pass down low to Thomas. She puts one off the glass and in. 46-13. Lady Mustangs, 4:15 first half. Murray, the return, as it'll be Reese Downey. As Downey floats it on the right-hand side to Hal. Hands it off now to Ken. And now back into the corner towards the low block. Nice block by Destiny Thomas.
Wow.
Mercy. Good night.
She said, not in my house.
As Buchanan goes on the right-hand side to Johnson. Johnson will bring it back, reset the offense. Johnson ends it. Nope, keeps it all the way towards the low block. She tried to float one up, partially blocked. It will go out of bounds to McCracken County. Checking in for the first time tonight, Jaden Skaggs. It's good to see her back into the regular lineup for McCracken County the last couple of weeks.
She looks really comfortable out there, especially for missing quite a few games. And as we said last game, she was the leading scorer in the junior varsity game last week, scoring 16 points. And glad to have her back.
That's right, Sheila Davis listening in tonight. Always got to watch that when someone takes a seat on the bench. As this one knocked out of bounds, it will stay with Murray.
You're exactly right, Sheila.
Yes. Dangerous indeed. As it will be Murray to inbound it. Mustangs lead 46-13. It's picked off by Claire Johnson. She outlets it to Skaggs. Skaggs' right-hand layup is good.
That was a tough layup by Skaggs. She really had a Murray High player bearing down on her. I heard the footsteps from up here.
Yes, it was. And as you said a few minutes ago, great to see her back out there. As Reese Downey has it poked away by Claire Johnson. 2-on-1. Claire hands it off to Skaggs. Tough pass. Skaggs chases it down, goes to Buchanan. Straight to Thomas. Her three from the top. No good. Rebound fought for. And it is going to be still fought for as it comes out to Thomas. Thomas out to Bufford. Her three on the left side. Too strong. Rebound comes down to Thomas. She puts one up and took a hack, but it goes out of bounds. It will stay with McCracken. Maybe not as much of a hack as I originally thought. I think it may have been a good no call.
Yeah, I definitely the Murray High player had her hand on the ball, but not as tough as that foul. That's Claire Johnson. Not to compare fouls. Destiny would maybe tell you that the foul against her was just as bad.
That's right.
A lot of contact tonight.
We have a great officiating crew here tonight.
Yes, we do.
2/3 of them being Lovitz. Two good guys right there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think our third is from actually the Clarksville area, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
As the free throw is good from Johnson, which is a great reminder. We are well short of officials and need anyone that has interest. Please sign up, and we could most definitely use you in our great game.
Yeah, if you love the game of basketball, and I know, it's not easy sometimes, and the crowd kind of gets on you, and people complain and whatever, but if you're out there and you love the game of basketball like we do, there is a mass shortage of officials.
As 2:30 left in this first half, it will be a foul on McCracken County. As I look at Sailor Connection text hotline tonight, Joe Tracy listening in, saying go Mustangs. Also, your friend of mine, Amy Jeffords, listening in. You and I both have our caffeine in hand.
Welcome home, Miss Jeffords.
That's
and
right.
The co-ed, McCracken County co-ed cheer team. I had the opportunity to speak to Coach Jennifer McKenzie today and celebrate with her for just a minute. And so the co-ed cheer team at McCracken County High School, national champions.
That's awesome. Can't beat that.
The trophy that I saw Amy's picture, the trophy they brought home was almost as tall as Coach McKenzie, and no empty seats on the plane on the way home, so it had to go in the overhead bin, and my understanding is it made it home.
As Buchanan feeds it down low to Thomas, a lot of contact. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Also want to give a shout out to coworker Miss Stephanie Laird listening in tonight. She has funny comments as well. Always good to hear from our listeners. Let us know you're listening. Sailor Connection text hotline. Lone Oak Road in Paducah is the first one from Destiny's good. Still
if the comments are about Eric, they're really funny.
That's right.
So make sure to share those.
I have provided some comedic material of late, inadvertently again, as Thomas's free throw. She makes both.
52-13, 2 minutes left.
That's insane.
In this half. That's a final score in a lot of games.
As near travel violation for Murray, it's going to be a jump ball. That'll go to McCracken County. And there's still 2 minutes left. We're on pace for about 120 points, which, I mean, you'll win some games when you do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good margin. I think I heard Coach Civil say last game and the coaches show last Wednesday, they want to be in that 70-point range.
We're heading that way.
I think is what he said, and so certainly on our way.
Thomas in the lane as she took some contact. Shot short. Rebound comes down to Murray. Lady Tigers will push it back as Kendall English on the right-hand side receiving a trap. Trying to run away from it, and she will go baseline and draw a foul.
Good play there by Kendall English. I believe that's going to be team foul number 7. So we're going to shoot 1 and 1 for Murray High.
English has had a really good second quarter, 4 points already this quarter. As Bufford checks in, Benton will get a seat. The original Scott Sibbles and Miss Carol Sibbles listening in tonight. Also, good to hear. As the free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Sibbles. Several more to get to. We'll do that in a moment. Minute 35 left first half. Johnson hands it out to Sibbles. She spots up a straightaway three, and it's good.
Friendly roll for her last regular season home game of her career.
Green family listening in alongside Hayden as well, saying go Stangs. Also, Clint Conway is on his way and listening. Thank you, buddy, as always.
Is Hayden not part of the Green family?
Well, that's how they said it, so I felt like maybe they don't include her in that anymore.
Well,
you go off to college and no more?
Okay, well, all right.
We'll have to ask.
I thought she was included, but maybe she's not.
Tough love, I guess.
If Daddy Steve could give us a little clarification
That's
there.
right.
I've got one or two in my house maybe I'd not like to include, so I just don't know how to proceed with
Take
that.
them off the payroll. That could be a boost.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
McCracken the possession. 55-13. 55 seconds left. Thomas, pump fake. Baseline drive underneath. Cross-court pass. Deflected over to Bufford. Now down low to Thomas. Pump fakes again. Her layup is good.
Great hustle with Destiny. She had several hands in there knocking the ball loose on both sides, just stuck with it, very patient, and got the shot off.
57-13, 35 seconds left in this first half as Murray the possession on the right-hand side as Von Hom hands it off now to Doherty. Back to Von Hom as she goes off of the screen, poked away into the backcourt, but chased down by Murray. The Lady Tigers will have it again. As off of a screen with it, it is Smith to Doherty to Von Hom. She uses a dribble, stops, brings it back towards the three-point line. Straight away now it goes to English. 5 seconds left. English into the lane, takes contact, puts it up no good, but she's fouled.
Caroline trying to draw the charge there. It looks like they're going to get her for a block. Possibly still moving. Not probably, but possibly.
And this is not a joke. This is truth. This is about this score right here, close to the final score that we had Friday night against Graves County. To your point, As this first free throw is good about this being a final score type score.
Friday night's score was 58-17.
Yeah.
We're 57-14 now. And so obviously second half will be a running clock, so it'll be a quick second half. You won't score near as points, probably not even half the amount of points in the second half you did in the first half just with the running clock.
Free throw no good, as it's going to be another foul in McCracken County. I do have clarification from the Green family. It does make sense. You do not get to take any kids off the payroll, I'm afraid, because she is not in Paducah. She is watching via Owensboro. And so that is
with. Okay.
That's right.
All right.
So you still have to keep them on the payrolls. The first free throw is good.
Shoo. I'm having popcorn for Valentine's Day dinner. If I got one of them off the payroll, I might be able to afford a burger on the way here.
That's right. As Doherty's first free throw was good, she'll have one more.
Hey, big shout out to my good friend Mason DeJarnett with Fabit Caterpillar. And listening in here at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy tonight.
That's right, your friend of mine, Brad Evans, as well. As that is the end of the first half. What a first half for the Lady Mustangs, leading 57-15 at the half. We will have the first half scoring, as does Chiropractic's second half adjustments when we return. 99.5 The Fan.
Has your team started on cold from outside? Is the opposing team hot from everywhere? Then visit MrCool.com today. You'll find heating and cooling solutions your home needs, like with our flagship DIY mini split heat pumps. Perfect for your garage, office, or with our 5-zone system, your whole home. It's really up to you. You're the play caller at your house, right? Right? Visit MrCool.com today for your HVAC needs and beat discomfort with the full core press from an innovative Mr. Cool HVAC system.
Hey, it's me, your car. Don't get me wrong, the washing is great. Love the big rolly brushes. But here's the thing. I'm getting hammered out here. The sun beats on me all day. Bugs, bugs, bugs! Rocks, tar, bird droppings. I'll be losing my youthful glow before you can say Western Kentucky window tinting. They can give me a ceramic coating and their XPEL brand paint protection film to keep me slick and shiny. Some leather seats would be nice too. Upgrade me, daddy, at Western Kentucky window tinting in Paducah and Murray. Flooring is incredibly important when it comes to sports. It's also incredibly important when it comes to your home or business. You gotta see Flooring America for a full line of residential and commercial carpet, vinyl, laminate, area rugs, and custom tile. Their professional installers are fully insured. They have the area's largest selection of quality floor coverings for integrity, quality, and professional service. See Greg Dilworth at Flooring America, 5150 Heartland Drive, flooringamericapaducah.com.
Financial health can be life-changing. At CFSB, we're passionate about your financial health. With Money 360, you'll have the tools and services to assist you at every step of your financial journey. With community education, financial coaching, a youth program based on healthy money habits, and so much more, we hope to make an impact on our communities. Find out more today at yourlifeyourbank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations to learn more about the financial health tools available in our digital banking platform and in our communities. CFSB, member FDIC.
Doing it yourself? You need a few things from Kitmo.
I need wallpaper removers, wood floor finishes, pressure washers, dry wall lifts, material lifts, hole saws, jigsaws, sawhorses, air compressors, nail guns, staple guns, caulk guns, and wet dry vacs.
Can you repeat that?
If you need it, chances are you can rent it at Kitmo, the only 100% locally owned equipment rental. They've been at it for 45 years. North 8th Street at the foot of the Brookport Bridge. You get Mo at Kitmo.
If you live with pain, you have good days and bad days. You deserve a pain-free life. And the first step is talking with your doctor about pain management with Dr. Ferdinand Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky Pain Center. Dr. Salvacion specializes in pain management and will work with you to get you back to those good days. Talk to your primary care provider about pain management with Dr. Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky.
Craig Culver on Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixers.
Summer just isn't complete without this treat. We take our frozen custard and add salted caramel. Then pick your favorite mix in. Cookie dough, brownie pieces, or how about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? We spin it by hand. I love seeing that caramel swirl through the custard. There it is. Come on in for the Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Stop in at Culver's on Highway 60 in Paducah.
Why do more people choose Baptist Health for their hearts? It's because we put you at the center of everything we do. From our treatment innovations and skilled teams who deliver care that revolves around your unique needs, to a comprehensive approach that keeps us by your side at every step. This is heart care that helps you return to the things your life revolves around, because this is heart care centered on you. Learn more at baptisthealth.com/heartcare.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm that guy with all the bumper stickers. I'd rather be driving a golf ball, but I'm going to buy American-made products with my 5th grade honor student. And if you can read these stickers, you're driving too close. So when I brake for a dog, happens. So coexist with Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem. Like me.
Call Paducah Allstate agent Brendan Clifton today, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Back here in the Baird broadcast booth, McCracken County High School getting you set for the second half here in just a few minutes. What a first half it was for McCracken County, leading the Lady Tigers right now 57-15 at the half. Quite the blitz from the Lady Mustangs that first half. Let's jump into the first half scoring. With that, once again, it is Britt Hausman.
Yeah, on the Murray High side, we'll start there. Cadence Kendall, the 8th grader, has 2 points. Miley Smith, the 6-foot junior, has 3 points. Kendall English off the bench, the 6th man or 6th player tonight, came in with 5 points, had a couple baskets and a free throw. She's played really well on the offense and defensive end. And then number 40, Allison Doherty, has 5 points as well. So Murray High has 2 players with 5 points each, for a total of 15 points in the first half. On the McCracken County end, McCracken County has 6 players in the book so far tonight. Caroline Civils has 7, Claire Johnson has 6, Briley Benton has 6, Jaden Skaggs has 6, and if you're listening now, who would be your guess is the leading scorer from McCracken County? Is it Destiny or is it Mickey?
Is there a C?
Both. We'll give you letter C for both. Destiny and Mickey are both tied for 18 points each. And so a kind of a scoring battle or duo there. Pretty exciting on the McCracken County end. Caroline Civils has a 3-pointer. Riley Benton has one in the first quarter and the second quarter, so she has 2 3-pointers. Destiny Thomas has 2 3-pointers as well. Mickey Buchanan has 2 3-pointers as well. So McCracken County has 7 made 3-pointers in the first half. If you can hit 7 3-pointers in the first half of a ball game, that is huge.
You're going to win some games.
You're going to win some ball games. So on the ball game end and the Estes Chiropractic adjustments, halftime adjustments, Eric, it's going to be a short report tonight. My Estes Chiropractic adjustment recommendation is nothing.
I agree. That's pretty flawless. First half from the Lady Mustangs.
Had a few turnovers. Obviously, they're human. No robots out there tonight, and so you don't expect anybody to be perfect. But outside of that, Eric, they've shot the ball well. They played great defense. They had a 2-2-1 full court press going on. They had a 1-3-1 full court press going on. They've changed, and they've had different players playing that top position. They've rotated it through. Coach Sybil's really playing people different positions, throwing some different things out there, getting his players some game time experience looking towards the tournament next week.
That's right. As that is your Estes Chiropractic second half adjustments. When you need that back adjustment, go see the Back Brothers. Kevin and Kelly Estes of Estes Chiropractic. They will get you in, adjusted, and out. Feeling better than ever in no time at all. The Back Brothers, Kevin and Kelly Estes of Estes Chiropractic, Central Avenue in Paducah. The Lady Mustangs up 57-15 here at the half. And just a reminder, the boys game coming up, that will be around 7:30. The Mustangs and the Tigers. You talk about an entertaining matchup. That game is going to be just that.
Yes, it should. Again, a different lineup than what we saw last game. Murray High had a player or two on the boys' side that have been out with injuries, and they're back in and just a totally different lineup when those players are on the floor. We'll highlight those guys in between the game, and so Murray High, different ball game. They're coming off a couple big wins, and they're excited to be here tonight.
And so the game next week here for the district tournament, just a reminder, will only be on 99.5 The Fan. Unfortunately, they are not able to stream video for any of the tournaments. And so,
Eric, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I don't see your notes there in front of you. Any game schedules, ideas of when we're playing, when to be looking to tune in?
Yes, so Monday night, McCracken County and CCA have a doubleheader. The girls' game will be at 6 Monday night, boys' game at 7:30. Tuesday night, Paducah Tillman and St. Mary play a doubleheader. Boys' game at 6. Girls' game at 6, boys' game at 7:30. Championship for the girls is Wednesday night. Championship for the boys, Thursday night.
So the winners play
on
McCracken,
Wednesday.
assuming McCracken wins both games on Monday, they would play the winner of
St. Mary and
Tillman from Tuesday night. So McCracken will play on Monday and then turn around.
Girls on Wednesday.
Girls on Wednesday, boys on Thursday. They'll play the winners. Wednesday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, doubleheaders, girls and boys for both. Wednesday night, girls only final. Right. Thursday night, boys only final.
That is correct. And that will be all next week here at McCracken County High School. Make sure you join us for that as McCracken County starts their tournament run in what they hope will end in Rupp, as that will be the ultimate goal completely.
That's
and
right.
So it will be Murray the possession as it's brought inbounds to Cadence Kendall. Kendall goes on the right-hand side to Darnell. Now towards the corner to Howe. As Howe puts down the left-hand dribble, back out to Darnell. Now to Howe on the right side. And now Howe on the left-hand side, met by a trap. Tries to get away from it. She does as that goes.
Hey,
now
big
towards
shout
Lee,
out.
And a shot is up and in.
Big shout out to our friends Mason and Amy Denton. Mason Denton had the Mason Denton State Farm three-point shot before the second half started. Amy Denton wants to know when she can have an Amy Denton free throw contest instead of just the Mason Denton three-point contest.
Good luck. Is free throw or jump shot by Johnson's no good. I don't think Mason's going to give that up.
No, I don't think he is. She walked by with pizza. I could be bribed.
Yeah, it's a good point. Is Murray the possession on the left-hand side? Madeline Howe. Lady Mustangs up 57-17. As Howe towards the free throw line, poked away for a moment. Murray does get it back as it's Cadence Kendall. She had her pass deflected and stolen as Johnson gets the steal up the floor to Buchanan. Her right-hand layup is good.
It's only fitting that Claire finally got the steal. She had 3 deflections there in a row. So 3 deflections for 1 steal. She was due.
And so it comes back down for Murray now. Cadence Kendall to do the honors for the Lady Tigers as Kendall picks up her dribble, goes straight away to Darnell, feeds it top to Keita Doherty. As Doherty to Darnell. Darnell using her right-hand dribble, goes on the right-hand side to Howe. As Howe had it poked away, and Thomas got pushed after she stole the basketball. It will be a foul on Murray.
And credit again to Claire Johnson. Big deflection, ball went right over to Destiny Thomas.
So Murray the possession. McCracken the possession, Murray the foul. And Johnson will bring it up for McCracken County as Johnson across the timeline for the Lady Mustangs. Works towards the right-hand side. Johnson straight away to Buchanan. As Buchanan swings it left side to Bufford. Bufford to Thomas. Thomas works towards a low block. Kicks it back out to Bufford. Now to Sibbles over to Johnson. Nice backdoor cut, but picked off on the play for Murray. And the Lady Tigers will have it. As it is going to be into the front court. Kendall. As Kendall had it poked away from behind, stolen by Thomas. Johnson the assist on that steal. Now to Johnson on the layup, puts it up no good, but she's fouled.
I tell you what, this game is for no radio novice. It's hard to keep up. They're moving the ball, whipping the ball so quickly.
It is definitely fast-paced, and it will be Claire Johnson. It was good teamwork. Johnson got the assist on the steal to Thomas. Thomas the assist to Johnson for the layup, and she'll go shoot 2.
Yeah, back and forth. Again, we've talked about all season long, very unselfish play by this McCracken County Lady Mustang team.
Claire connects on the first, misses the second, civils the board, though, puts it up and in.
Caroline looked like big driver.
Indeed.
Like her dad ripping that rebound down.
As that makes it now 62-17, 4:56 in this third quarter. Murray the possession as it goes to Doherty on the left-hand side. Now to Cadence Kendall. She works towards a low block. Her shot partially blocked. Recovered, though, by Murray. Put back up and in, though, by Doherty.
Yeah, Doherty is long. She's 6'1", and you can tell. I mean, she's hard. If she's got inside position, she's going to be hard to get the rebound over.
62-19 now. The Lady Mustangs up by 43. Excuse me, as Thomas all the way towards the rim, puts it up and in, and she is fouled.
Yeah, make sure you carry the 1 there on,
That's right.
On your math.
As the 5th grade math teacher at Heath Elementary, Miss Stephanie Laird, still listening in. She would be disappointed at me at my original guess.
Yeah, some of those, are just given.
Yes. And that's why I always need pen and paper. But it will be a free throw for Thomas. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Madeline Howe. 64-19 now. Lady Mustangs, 4:12 third quarter. As Doherty poked away, stolen by Johnson. As Johnson brings it up towards the right-hand side. Behind the back pass to Buchanan for the layup.
And that's going to get Claire Johnson probably a check out of the game. Coach looks up at the clock, looks at the score, and says, all right.
Probably a good hands play of the game as well.
Yeah, might be.
As a baseline drive coming up by English. Nice pass. Layup to Miley Smith is good.
Great pass there. McCracken County had a double team going on this side of the lane, able to get the ball through there. She was wide open on the far side.
As it will go on the left-hand side to Bufford. Backdoor cut to Thomas underneath the basket. Nice pass to Sibbles. Layup's good.
Looks like we're going to have a platoon of McCracken County Lady Mustangs coming in.
68-21, Lady Mustangs in control as down low, nice pass. Doherty's layup is good. And a whistle will come and bring in the substitutions. Briley Benton, Jaden Skaggs, Reagan Hill, Ashley Word, and Belle York, the 5 for McCracken County. Nice ovation from the home folks here for the 5 going out. 68 points with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
And
in a running clock.
Several of those young ladies, 3 of the 5 anyway, their last home regular season game.
That's right. And so as the Reagan Hill gets the basket for McCracken County. And so Murray High the possession. As a baseline drive, nice pass comes underneath the Doherty, but it's a jump ball. That will go over to McCracken County.
Good hands by Skaggs there, able to reach around, grab that ball, and get her hand on top of the ball to hold it.
So Word will bring it up for McCracken County. 70-23 our score.
Word.
That's right. As Reagan Hill gets it to Benton on the left side. As Briley, top of the key to Belle York. And now on the right side to Skaggs. A baseline drive from Skaggs goes to York. Her 15-foot jump shot rimmed out. Rebound comes down to Murray. That looked like a pure shot. And now Murray will bring it into the front court. As it goes towards the left-hand side to Howe. Howe picks up her dribble. Now looks, goes top of the key. Swung towards the right side. Now given back to Darnell. Nice pass to Doherty. Back out to Darnell. Swung left side to Howe. Howe feeds it to English, and then lost out of bounds. It will go back to McCracken County.
I tell you, I'm sitting here above, right in the corner above the seats where volleyball coach Tim Whitus normally sits. And it's like having the mayor here. People are just filing by. I don't know if Tim knows there's a girls basketball game that's even being played.
That's right.
He's so many people coming by paying their respects.
That's exactly
to
right.
the godfather of volleyball. Coach Whitus, an outstanding coach here, has announced his retirement at the end of the season. So
you made him cry on radio, if I remember right.
I think I made us both cry.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
Reagan Hill straight away, 70-23. 45 seconds left in the third. Skaggs, a baseline drives cut off to Hill to York.
If Preston Brewer's still listening, that's another thing that goes with age. I think I've become a little softer with age, a little more emotional. So
a reach-in foul on Bell York is called. Murray High a chance for the final possession here. 28 seconds here in the third quarter. Murray swings towards the left side. A three on the way from Smith, no good. Back, though, it comes to Von Holm, and she gives it to Doherty. Now to Howe. Howe goes on the left-hand side to Smith. Her three on the way. No good. Rebound. Comes towards the left sideline and out of bounds it goes. 7 seconds left. That should pretty much do it for the first half. Or, excuse me, third quarter. As that will do it. A three-quarter court heat will not count. And that's it for the third quarter. After three, Lady Mustangs on top, 70-23.
Financial health can be life-changing. At CFSB, we're passionate about your financial health. With Money 360, you'll have the tools and services to assist you at every step of your financial journey. With community education, financial coaching, a youth program based on healthy money habits, and so much more, we hope to make an impact on our communities. Find out more today at yourlifeyourbank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations to learn more about the financial health tools available in our digital banking platform and in our communities. CFSB, member FDIC.
Rudy's Farm Center is your locally owned farm, industrial, and hardware store in Keppel. Now, the Rudy family is proud to be a part of Mustang Nation. Why don't you come out and enjoy a bag of famous popcorn? It's just 10 minutes from the school campus out on Highway 60. While you're there, take a good look at the selection of Traeger wood pellet grills, a great addition for your tailgate party. At Rudy's Farm Center, down Highway 60 in Keppel.
Back here at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena, the Lady Mustangs on top, 70-23 as we pick up. Start of this fourth quarter. Murray the possession as Kendall goes on the right-hand side to Darnell. Down low to Doherty, and it's going to be a double-team foul on McCracken County, either on Hill or York. They're going to call that on
Bell York.
Maybe Reagan Hill.
Oh, Reagan Hill.
You saw the one go up.
I saw the one, and I was judging by the look on Bell York's face and her disgust.
Yes.
So maybe she's correct. I didn't foul. I didn't. Come on.
Murray will inbound as it goes to Doherty. Now straight away, a three coming is too strong off left side. As Bufford gets the board, she will bring it up for McCracken County. As Bufford towards the left side to Word. Ooh, didn't look for it, but ended up with it.
Turned around, it was in her ear.
That's right. Bufford back to Word. As Word, top of the key, left side, it goes to Bufford. Now a baseline drive from Bufford, absorbs contact, puts it up and in.
Bufford has that left-handed shot that she's able just to kind of extend, draw the contact, create a little space, and able to put that left hand almost like a, I don't know, like a scoop.
As Doherty responds on the other end. So many of our kids are making the scoop shot look easy. Oh, I've just missed it. Somehow I missed it. As Bufford a left side three, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. This is a tardy shout out on my end as a travel in the paint goes back to McCracken County. This game was official long ago. I just missed the shout outs.
Well, I was wondering. I was concerned. I was getting ready to look up a number and see if I could find and check on Buddy and Joyce Lewis.
That's right.
I thought something must be wrong, or your phone wasn't working, or
it was once again me. I'm making the mistakes once again.
Are we plugged up tonight? Do we have power to our unit? That was a problem at Graves County.
That's right. Well, there was another problem too, but we won't divulge into that one.
Several.
She goes to Hill, straight away to York. On the right side to Kendall Red. It's a baseline drive. She's cut off, gives it back to York. Now straight away to Skaggs, 72-25. Lady Mustangs in control, 5:40 left. Boys game should be a dandy. Don't go anywhere. Ashley Word to Bell York. Right side to Red. Now straight away, swung left side to Skaggs. Goes off a screen to York. As York stops, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound is going to be over the back on Kendall Red.
Hustle foul, hustle play by Kendall.
And so it will be Murray ball.
Hard to get real frustrated when they make a hustle play like that, but you do want to see them move, get proper position before trying to get that rebound there.
So it will be Murray possession as it goes towards the left-hand side. That is Kendall. Now towards the free throw line to English. Her layup up no good. English, though, is going to be fouled on the floor.
I think that one is going against
I think you're right.
Bell York.
I think you're right.
Bell made sure she got her money's worth on that one.
And so English will go to the foul line to shoot two. English, first free throw is good. Casebeer checks in as Bell York getting a breather with 4:36 left. One more free throw coming for Kendall English. As her second free throw is no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds off McCracken. It will go to Murray. 70-23, or 72-26. I was looking at my score sheet and saw the end of the third quarter.
Well, I didn't know if you changed the channel and watched a different game there for a second, or
I'm on a delayed feed, if you'll excuse me, as Skaggs gets a missed three.
It worked. You got I was like, what? Whoa.
Seeing if you're paying attention.
What just happened? Whoop.
As a traveling violation on Word. Goes back to Murray.
I think Ashley tripped over the midcourt line and palmed the ball against her leg and then went back down to the dribble.
You think anyone could accuse us of not having fun?
Well, they don't listen very closely.
Murray the possession as it's picked off nearly by Casebeer. Great effort. Murray retains it as it's on Hom. Now straight away to Kendall as it's poked out of bounds. And a nice job by Jaden Skaggs anticipating that pass. You mentioned it already. Wonderful crowd here tonight.
Absolutely.
A Tuesday night. Awful weather outside. Wonderful crowd.
A few may be having dinner.
That's right.
Valentine's. I saw several crowded restaurants on the way here.
None of them were in the doghouse like you and I. As Murray on the block, shot no good.
I've called a contractor, asked him if he'd come build a nicer one.
As it will be Madeline Howe going to the foul line to shoot two.
Maybe the only doghouse with indoor plumbing on my street.
As the free throw by Howe is good. 72-27. One more. As Howe's second free throw no good. Rebound comes down to McCracken County. 3 minutes left in regulation. As it's Casebeer. Now left side to Red. As Red to Hill. Now it goes to Skaggs into the lane.
Good move.
Good.
She started above the key, drove right through two Murray High players and shot about a 6-foot running jumper. It looked beautiful.
74-27. 2:40 left. Lady Mustangs on top. Murray with the possession as it goes on the right-hand side to Downey.
I think Jaden Skaggs will have a more significant role in next year's lineup.
I agree. As it does come to Casebeer, her layup no good.
She's going to run down the rebound.
And she did. And now McCracken County will have possession as it goes to Red. Now Casebeer. On the right side, Skaggs. As Skaggs gives it back. Now Skaggs gets it back. Nice pass to Casebeer down low. Her scoop layup underneath, no good. Rebound to Hill. Another chance for McCracken County. Right side, a three on the way in the corner is good from Kendall Red.
And you know what I love? 7 players off the girls' bench. The Lady Mustangs bench, excuse me. 7 players jump up and celebrate. They're as happy with her, with Kendall scoring that three, as they are one of their own.
And so Murray has the possession, and it's going to be a trip on McCracken. As it will be.
I think they flipped a coin and gave the foul to case of beer.
The minute 20 left. Murray to inbounds. As it goes straight away. Now towards the right side, straight away again. Down low as it's nearly overthrown, but a nice job by Howe to go up and get it. She puts up a shot, no good, but she's fouled.
Eric, 1 minute.
That's
1 minute left in the game.
It is almost over, and which would conclude the regular season for the Lady Mustangs, which does not feel right.
Don't disagree with you there. 26 wins prior to coming in tonight, so tonight will be 27. The McCracken County Lady Mustangs, of course, I think had a game against. We had a game, no doubt, maybe.
That's right.
That was not made up, and so you can play 30 games, I think, on a season, and
Indeed.
I think we ended with 29, so 27-2 on the season.
And so the tournament begins next week on 99.5 The Fan only. No YouTube, as KHSAA bylaws prohibit video streaming, unfortunately. And so only on YouTube. As 30 seconds left. As it's Skaggs on the right side. Now taken away by Murray. There's 15 seconds remaining. Murray inbounds it towards the right side to Von Hom. Von Hom comes back, gives it to Darnell. Back to Von Hom. A baseline drive underneath. Nice pass as a shot blocked by Skaggs at the buzzer. And the Lady Mustangs win it tonight, 77-28. Lady Mustangs move to 27-2, and Murray drops to 10-16. Brent, overall, a pretty complete night, especially when you consider 57 points scored in that first half.
Yeah, I really like what I saw tonight. And McCracken, sometimes when you're playing an opponent and you get up on a pretty big lead, they had a lead at the end of the first quarter of 33-9. You can really kind of lose your focus and lose your drive. But I tell you, they did exceptionally well. Stayed focused. They came out from buzzer to buzzer, beginning of the game to the end of that first half there. They really, really played hard basketball, offense and defense, and kept their composure, kept their focus. And I tell you, if I'm Coach Sibbles, I have to be pleased and excited about what I saw tonight.
Indeed, it's the Lady Mustangs from beginning to end able to get the win tonight and win it. Final score 77-28 at 27-2. Let's take a look at our final scoring for tonight. And with that, it is Brent Hausman.
Yeah, on the Murray High side, the scoring in the second half for them, pretty representative of what we saw in the first half, actually. Murray High ends up with 5 players in the books tonight. Cadence Kendall doubled her score, so she finished with 4. Miley Smith finished with 5. Kendall English finished with 6. Madeline Howe with 1 point, and Allison Doherty doubled hers. She finished the night with 11 points. And so I don't know how you double and end with 11, but she had 5 in the first half, 11 total on the night. On the McCracken County end, it looks like we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 players in the book tonight. Caroline Sibbles had 11 points. Claire Johnson had 7. Briley Benton had 6. Jaden Skaggs had 4. Reagan Hill 2. Kendall Red had the 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. Destiny Thomas had 20 points, and Jordan Bufford had 2. Oh, the one I left out, Mickey Buchanan led all scorers on the night, 22 points on the evening. Mickey played just an outstanding ball game.
She did, and it's been that kind of a year for her. For the most part, she has played phenomenal. Had a little bit of a dry spell, maybe 2/3 into the season, but rallied out of that pretty quick and finished strong.
Yeah, and, early on, maybe midway through, you and I were, I guess maybe we were picking on Mickey a little bit and said, we feel like she's passing up some open shots, and we'd really like to see her get involved in that offense a little more and shoot that ball when she has a chance. And I guess Mickey goes back and re-listens to the ball games and heard us say that, because she has really picked it up. She has led the scoring for the McCracken County Lady Mustangs. She's led the scorers, I think, 3 times since then. And so Mickey has really done an outstanding job.
Yes, she has. And congratulations once again on another fun game, which I think can segue to the offensive player of the game, brought to you by Pizza Inn of Paducah.
Yeah,
Those two.
Mickey Buchanan's going to be the offensive player of the game tonight. And so Mickey had 22 points, shot the ball really well on the 2-point in, the 3-point in, and had a couple steals. She had a couple blocks. Mickey just played an outstanding game tonight for McCracken County. I don't think if you're Coach Civils, you would have scripted her any different if we were in the theater tonight in a play.
I agree. And so she's a good hands she is not. She's the offensive player of the game, brought to you by Pizza Inn of Paducah. The good hands play of the game, brought to you by Brandon Clifton and Allstate Insurance.
I think you ruined it for me a few minutes ago. You kind of stole my thunder reading my notes here. You dirty dog. Stay on your end of the table. Claire Johnson really distributed the ball well tonight. You might look at it and say Claire only had 6 points tonight and 7 points tonight for her. That's what I said. She had 7 points tonight. You might look at that and say, gosh, Claire had a bad night, off night, but really quite the opposite. Man, just outstanding defense tonight. I lost count of how many steals, how many deflections she had on the defensive end, and therefore leading coming down the court, how many assists she had tonight. My favorite assist of the night on the second half on the far end of the floor, that pass behind the back to a bounce pass, I believe, to Caroline Civils going in for the layup. I think I'm right about that. But a sweet bounce pass behind the back for her last assist of the night. It was at that point Civils looked at the clock, looked at the scores, looked down his bench and said, wrap it up, kids, let's go.
And they did just that and exited to a fine performance here tonight. The Lady Mustangs win it 77-28 as we are now having senior night for our McCracken media members. Congratulations to them on a wonderful honor. Indeed, as they do a great job keeping us on YouTube and many other things around the school.
Eric, I know you don't get the opportunity. I know because I know Eric, and if you guys don't know him well, the time and energy that he puts into these broadcasts, the preparation ahead of time. I think I have, looks like I have 12 pages of typed information here tonight, front and back. And so there's a lot of work that goes into these broadcasts and keeping track of that stuff. Eric is one that he's very conscientious about what he does. He goes back and watches even some to rebroadcast. And, hey, what should we have said different? What should we have done different? So I know you get to go back and watch those, but some very high-quality broadcasts coming out of a lot of schools don't even have this opportunity. So the media team here, the work that they do, you know, is really outstanding, putting out some very professional quality video work. The sound and audio that goes with it is kind of subject. From time to time, it doesn't match the video quality, but hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, as they say.
And so that is a big congratulations to the media team at McCracken County High School. A wonderful job overall for McCracken County.
It is my privilege to welcome the slim and trim Coach Scott Civils.
Yeah, we're live right now, Coach. As you can get your headset on, as he's already shaking his head as the head coach joined us. Brent, I'll let you take it away, my friend.
Hey, buddy, congratulations. Regular season is over. We're going to roll the clock backwards to September, and I'm going to tell you right now, Coach, in September, you're going to finish your season 27-2. You're going to lose 2 games by a total of 6 points. I don't even think Coach Civils, as much faith as he has in his team, would take that wager.
I'll take it. Hey, 27 wins, I'll take it in a heartbeat.
Man, how about this season, Coach?
You know, we put together a schedule that we felt like was very competitive, not only local but statewide. And we felt like that if we had a chance to get back to Rupp Arena this March, that we had to put together our most competitive schedule that we have had here at the school. And so we've done that, and we have played about as many quality programs this year that we possibly could play.
I tell you what's pretty exciting, Coach. On any given night, any player can lead the way. You know, Claire Johnson, your all-star point guard there, comes out and has 7 points tonight. You might look at it and say, man, Claire didn't really have a good job. Oh, my gosh, what happened? Really quite the opposite. She played outstanding on the defensive end. I lost track of how many steals, how many deflections. She's an offensive team's worst nightmare.
She makes the reason why she's a special player is that she makes everybody around her so much better. And it's the things that Claire does, from running the basketball team to getting deflections, running the floor, the behind-the-back pass she made to Mickey for an easy layup, getting into our offense.
Great pass as long as she makes or connects.
Exactly.
If it goes off, coach's worst nightmare.
And I know, she's, wanting to score more, but man, goodness, she does so many other things that makes her so good. And that's the reason why we're 27-2 is because of the things that she does on the floor. 1 year later, look how mature she looks and how she's playing. That's just your best point guard in the region, in my opinion, right there, is that those other things that she does on the floor besides scoring that makes her a special player.
Absolutely. Talk about your leading scorer tonight. We had 2 players over 20 points. Anytime you got 2 players scoring 20 points in a game, you got a great chance to win.
I looked up with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Mickey had 14. I'm like, she may have 20 in the first quarter before it's all said and done. She was really playing well. That's the thing about our team is that we've got 4 kids. We got 4 solid kids. Yeah, but we have 12 solid kids that can come on the floor and contribute. But like with Mickey, we're just a hard guard because you take care of you try to take away Destiny and Claire, and here you got Mickey and Caroline stepping up making big shots.
There's just no break.
Or vice versa. So, I mean, Mickey makes us so much better whenever she's playing the way she has the last 15 games. I mean, she is a D1 player, very athletic, can score at any parts on the floor, can get to the rim.
Eric and I complained early in the season. Didn't seem like she had some open shots. She wasn't really taking that shot. Maybe one, you want an unselfish player, but maybe a little too unselfish, passing up on a couple shots we felt like she should have taken. Seems like as the season's gone on, she's become more comfortable, kind of come into her own and really filling that role.
Well, she scores the first 3 points of the game within the first 4 seconds of the game. And I just told her before the game, I said, you know what I keep telling you to do, right? Shoot the basketball. And she said, yes, sir. And so when she's open, we want her to shoot the basketball.
And that sets the tone and the pace for the night.
Yes. And when you can score almost 60 points in a half, we're trying to get as many possessions as possible. We're trying to put the other team in a position where there is no break. Even on a make by them, we want to push the ball so fast at the other end. We're trying to create havoc, even on the offensive end, trying to get the ball down the floor and putting them in a bad situation. So,
and I would say you accomplished that.
Yes. And,
many passes tonight kind of over the top.
But the biggest thing our staff saw, even the first half, how we made the extra pass to our teammates.
Yes.
Every player made that extra pass for someone that had a better shot, and we had wide open looks. I mean, they're just a fun. One of the officials stopped during the game and said, gosh, this team y'all have is fun to watch. And they are. I mean, they're just a fun bunch to watch.
Eric oftentimes doesn't pay very close attention and watch very close. I made the comment earlier tonight that, wow, Look how many extra passes. They're moving the ball extremely, extremely well. Possibly the best I've seen them all season long. Just whipping the ball, quick pass.
Exactly. And that's just the sign of an elite team. I think we've got a team that is playing, playing high cylinder, high stake games right now. The way we're playing, they're just a fun bunch to coach. We're going short practices, trying to keep everybody fresh, and you're seeing that now. So now tomorrow is a day off. It's a Pizza Inn day / bowling day. A celebration, man. We got to celebrate this season.
What? When do we show up?
So after school at 2:30, we'd love to have y'all. We're going to eat at Pizza Inn, and then we're going to go across the way and go bowl a little bit, and then we'll come back and have Thursday and Friday short workouts, give them the weekend off, and then tournament play starts next Monday.
Part of that goes back, Coach, I've heard you say all season how much fun this team has together on and off the court, and part of that's the environment that you put them in. They love to spend time together. So I'm glad to hear you say that we're going to check out that Pizza Inn buffet, and I hope you behave yourself and don't take too much advantage of that chocolate chip pizza.
I'm on a diet right now. You know that, don't you? So I may have about 4 slices and a lot of water. And
I noticed coming up the stairs, I said slim and trim.
Call it a day.
Coach looking good.
Hey, just make sure that Mr. Chumber over here says the right wordage tonight on his broadcast.
No FCC restrictions tonight.
I mean, I'm sitting there at home, and I'm getting all these texts, and all of a sudden, make sure you listen to segment, 59 minutes, listen to it, and then that can't be Chumber doing that. And man, goodness gracious.
We had a little excitement last week.
But it happens to the best. Hey, he's the best in the business, and sometimes it just happens to the best in the business.
Hey, we're fortunate, and we have said we've had a lot of fun, and we've been kidding him a lot this past week. But, Coach, you've coached for 50 years almost. You've been around since, you and McCamey, I think, graduated high school together, and so you've heard a lot of broadcasters, a lot of games. There's really not many any better than the guy you're sitting next to.
There's a reason why he gets to call KHSAA Boys Basketball Sweet 16, because he's one of the best in the business. And he's very genuine. He's been there. He's pretty much caught every game in the history of sports here at McCracken, and will be here for the next probably 30 until someone pulls him away.
I hope others aren't listening, because he would have that opportunity in a heartbeat.
My hope is that when if I'm watching a softball, baseball game, even a boy, and have a chance to call in or text in that hotline to get that to get some type of gift, I hope I have a chance to win it one time.
That's right.
One of these days, that Rafferty's chicken salad.
And if you know this, we don't tell the story often. When the coach, the job came open for McCracken County girls basketball, the first one to reach out to you,
Eric Chumber,
via Twitter.
Eric Chumber reached out to me privately. I'm like, who's this guy trying to, I had no idea what I was doing. I hit this button and it popped up, and everything is history, and
it was a lot of fun since then.
How long ago was that?
It's been over 8 years. It happened in about, I'd say, end of April, early part of May.
That's right.
And it allowed me to think about it and to look into it, do some research, and then he'd come back again and doing the same thing. And
got Michael Seklinski on the phone, and we called you.
It's great. It's great how doors open up, and that's the one thing I keep telling people. Sometimes the good Lord opens up doors that you have to make a decision on, and this door opened up, and 8 years later, we're here. So.
Coach, it has absolutely been an honor and a privilege to have the Civils family here with us. We had Will, we had Jackson. Caroline finished up her last regular season game. I remember the first time I met Caroline, she was a mere pup.
Fifth grader, I think, wasn't it?
Goodness gracious.
I'm just very humble with a great coaching staff. And we have great youth league coaching staffs too as well. we have a lot of people in the village, man, that makes this thing go. And we have a great, we have a great
to run a program like this.
Yes, we have a great administration, great athletic director who gives us what we got to have to be successful. You know, the thing is, Mr. Hauser says, Coach, you got to go out and travel because we have a good team. And so, you know, we had the funds to be able to do that. So
not all schools do that. Not all schools are fortunate enough to be able to do that.
Exactly.
I hear coaches on the opposite side saying, hey, you know, my administration said not to travel. We got to stay within 30 minutes at home. It's hard to get the competition that you need for a team like this.
Right, and it's a blessing, and that's the thing about this school and our program, and that, you know, we could be on a historical run, and right now we're just excited about this. This season's gone by way too fast, and so we're going to try to enjoy all the special moments along the way. Tomorrow especially, we'll go out and have fun together as a team, and then come back in preparation for next week. We get to host it, which is awesome, and then we'll be able to, you know, have a chance to win our 8th championship in a row here in district play, and then I'm sorry, is it 8th or 9th?
Okay.
8 in a row, and so and have a chance to cut down some nets, maybe in Murray as well. So, you know, we don't want to put ourselves in front of the cart in front of the horse. We're very humbled and blessed at where we are. So we have some good teams in our region that are going to try to do the same thing we're going to be doing.
Coach, let's talk about that. You know, of course, we have next week. We play CCA on Monday. We'll play the winner of Tillman and St. Mary's. We'll play them on Tillman and St. Mary's plays on Tuesday. We'll play the winner on Wednesday, assuming that we get through both of those games okay. Looking on towards the regional tournament the following week, who do you see besides McCracken County, those that maybe don't follow as close as we do in our district? It's hard to keep up with all the games. Who else is out there?
You know, the one thing I've been noticing is that Marshall County has been playing very well as of late, especially district-wise. Them being 6-0 in district, you know, they the heritage of the program at Marshall is unbelievable, and they'll be there. Graves, of course. The thing is that Graves played Mayfield very close at Mayfield, and Mayfield's going to host in district. That may be an interesting game next week. Of course, Graves, Mayfield's there. That 4th district is going to be interesting to see what happens.
Hey, there's going to be a good team out of that 4th district. There's going to be a really good team that doesn't make it.
Yes, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that situation as well. But yes, there's 2 or 3 teams there I feel like that will have a chance to represent our region, and we're one of those teams. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. You know, it's one game at a time. We got to focus on ourselves and do what we do. And if we do that, we'll have a chance to do some special things.
Coach, it's been a wonderful ride, and we can't wait to get it going again next week at the district tournament here at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena. Thank you as always, my friend. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir, and go Mustangs.
That's right. As the head coach of the Lady Mustangs, Coach Scott Sibbles, joins us tonight. Can't say enough about the job he's done with his group. It is not easy, and some folks may laugh at what I'm about to say. It's not easy coaching really good talent. When you have so much really good talent, there's a lot that goes doing that, juggling the playing time, juggling maybe some egos that creep in here and there. And he has done a wonderful job winning 27 of 29 games.
He really has. And sometimes, Eric, and I think Coach does it well, and I would say it if he were still sitting here and still listening, sometimes with a really good coach, you have to know when to get out of the way. And you don't want to kill the mojo. And, you know, on a given night, you know, when you have, you know, we had 3 McCracken County Lady Mustangs in double figures tonight. Caroline had 11, Destiny had 20, Mickey had 22. And so, you know, sometimes you just let them play and let them go. It may be Claire that leads the way. You know, any given night, you don't really know where it's going to come from. And so you have to encourage. Claire Johnson could score, you know, a blue zillion points on a season. You have to know when to encourage a Claire and say, hey, it's okay. you're doing what I need you to do, just distributing the ball. Don't get down on yourself.
And so that is the story for the Lady Mustangs, 27-2 this year, and a wonderful season for them. Let's turn over to the boys' side now as we get set for McCracken County and Murray. And overall, it should be a wonderful matchup as the Mustangs take the floor. But it will not be an easy matchup for McCracken County.
Yeah, that's exactly right. As we said before the girls' game, you know, Lincoln English is going to be your leading scorer. He's number 32 for the Tigers. He's going to lead the way. Grant Whitaker has only played in 5 games this season. When healthy, Grant's one of the best players in Western Kentucky. He's back. He appears to be healthy, and so we'll be watching him very close. And so Grant is number 10 on the on wearing the black uniform tonight. Number 10 on the Murray High Tigers. So Murray High has 4 players averaging in double figures: Lincoln English, Grant Whitaker, Colin Wilson, and Kobe Watson. And then Xavion Carmen is going to average 9 points or 8.5 points a game. So you've got 5 players right there, almost at double figures, 4 in double figures on the night. And so Murray High is a different team with that Grant Whitaker on the court. And so again, as I've said, some touting him as one of the best players in the region.
And then when you throw in Lincoln English, who can shoot it from about anywhere, Coach Roberts chatting with him on the floor before the game, if any of their players lose where Lincoln English is and he gets a clean shot off, they're coming out. The assignment is simple.
And I don't think you're the only one that he shared that with. I think he was very clear with his Mustangs. He was clear with us at last week's coaching show that they will be guarding Lincoln and Grant very, very close. And so open shots mean open seats on the bench, and you're gonna come sit with me for a little bit. And so this Murray High Tiger team is dangerous.
They are, and preseason favorites along with McCracken County. And so you've got the 2 preseason favorites in the region squaring off, and maybe, depending on how the matchup comes out with the Region 1 tournament draw, possibly a Region 1 tournament matchup as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could very easily see these 2 teams playing each other again, and I would suspect, as Coach Civil said, you know, that region is going to be tough, where Murray has to come out of, and I don't even know how to call it or how to pick it over that way, Aaron. No. Somebody doesn't get to play in Murray, but you know, Murray High, looking at their district schedule, or their record rather, they're 5-2 on the district and 11-2 in their region. They're 17-8 on the season, but there's an asterisk on my sheet over here that just says Grant next to it. And so with Grant in that lineup, it's a different team, most likely a different record on the season.
And so we are going to have the not the national anthem, the starting lineups. We're going to let Daryl Good do it. I won't put you on the spot again for this second game, as we'll let Daryl Good do it, as we are almost set for the Tigers and the Mustangs.
Come on, Coach, you're taking the ball out of my hand.
I felt bad for putting you on the spot for the girls' game with no warm-up in your behalf.
All right, that's fine.
That's right. As we take it down to Daryl Good, and then to the pep band right after for the fight song. Enjoy the ceremonies of Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena.
We have the Murray Tigers. Taking on your McCracken County Mustangs. Let's take the starting lineups first for Murray. A 6'6" junior, number 0, Xavion Carmen. A 6'2" junior, number 2, Turbulent Lane. A 6'3" senior, number 10, Grant Whitaker. A 6'4" sophomore, number 24, Hope Watson. A for junior number 30, Lincoln English. And coach is Theodore Furnace.
After they announce Coach Roberts, the McCracken County pep band with the fight song. The final game of the regular season. It's been one of the most fun seasons you can have here at McCracken County High School over these 10 years. It comes to a conclusion here tonight. The head official moves in for the tip in Hart against Xavion Carmen. As the tip's in the air, it's going to be controlled by McCracken County, as it's going to be Jack McCune that comes out with it for the Mustangs. And McCune will bring it across the half-court stripe to Hart. On the left side of Jack Bradley. It's Bradley straight away to McCune. He thought about a three, puts the dribble down, works on the left-hand side. McCune now top of the key, right side to Hartz.
Quite a bit of contact there.
Indeed.
Top of the key.
This is not going to be a finesse game tonight. Both these teams play physical. As Carson Purvis goes to Hartz. And Hart back to Purvis. Purvis gives it to Bradley. And now McCracken County will reset in the half-court offense. Bradley directs traffic, gives it off to McCune. McCune to Bradley in the corner. He's going to take a spot up three. That's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Carmen, and it will give it up to Grant Whitaker. Whitaker stops, starts again, into the paint, stops again, goes towards the left-hand side now to Lincoln English, back now to Whitaker. Whitaker guarded closely by Jack Bradley here in the half court. Whitaker goes on the far right side of the floor. Now to English. To Whitaker. He turns to a baseline drive. His up and under shot no good. Rebound tipped out to Purvis. The Mustangs will bring it up. No score. 6:42 in this opening quarter. As Jack Bradley works towards the left-hand side. Now gives it up to Hartz. Back to Bradley on the wing. On to the post. It's double team. Taken away by Grant Whitaker as he's able to pass it off to Watson. Back to Whitaker. As Whitaker feeds it off to English. English, nice spin move, stops, turns, gives it off right side. A three coming from May is good.
Yeah, Murray High is moving the ball really well tonight, just whipping, kind of like we were talking about in the girls' game on the McCracken side.
They have moved the ball so well for several years now with Grant Whitaker there. Is McCune step back jumper's good.
Yeah, good defense by Murray's side. Jack just went up and shot over the top.
3-2 our score. Murray High by one. 5:50 in this opening quarter. Off of a screen, Drew May picks up his dribble. Looks, goes on the right side to Carmen. As Carmen looks for the post, instead now enters it into the post. Poked away and stolen by McCune. As Jack will bring it up for the Mustangs. Jack gives it off to Bradley. And Bradley towards the right-hand side gives it to McCune. Now to Hartz. Is Hart down on the post to Purvis. He turns, layup is good.
Yeah, I think Grant lost Carson Purvis there.
That makes it 4-3 now, McCracken County. Murray on the return, Grant Whitaker. It's a big screen set by Lincoln English, hands it off to Drew May. Hands it off to Carmen. Carmen spin move met by McCune. Back now to May. May using the left-hand dribble. Nice pass to Carmen on the block. Carmen gives it out to English, guarded by Hart. English back to May. Great half-court defense from the Mustangs as a nice ovation from Mustang Nation for the appreciation. Lincoln English resets for the Tigers. English, top of the key, gets a high screen, works towards the low block. Nice spin move, gives it out straight away. A three coming from Whitaker, short. Rebound back to Whitaker, trying to get it down low, but it's deflected by McCracken County. Let us know you're listening. 270-557-8223.
Hey, Eric, we got a problem. Looks like Connor Miller is down. Looks like he twisted his ankle on that play. Not able to put weight on.
He is not. And he will come out. That is not good news as he is trying hard to get to the bench. Clope will check in. So Jackson Clope will get some minutes now. And that is an ankle that has been bothering Connor here over the last couple of weeks. Playing through it, but is injured right now. Is nice move by Whitaker. He puts one up and in. So Grant Whitaker gives Murray a 5-4 lead. Jack Bradley.
I think I'm more concerned about the injury to Connor Miller than I am not having the lead at this point.
As he is still sitting on the bench as it goes to Clope. Not getting checked out.
Well, Ian Hart is over at the trainer table. So trainer Aaron is with Ian Hart right now. So we've got to, I think Coach Roberts actually pointed him towards Ian. Let's get Ian taken care of and back in the lineup.
So it looks like they are taping, a nosebleed for Ian Hart, or maybe something in the mouth. It's tough to tell. There's gauze being involved as Purvis, a free throw line jumper, is no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. So blood of some sort that they're cleaning up from Ian as Grant Whitaker behind the back dribble goes in the corner. It's May, his three. Got it. Oh, came out. Rebound comes out to Clope.
Honestly, it took a little energy out of the gym. It kind of got quiet there with Connor Miller in the middle of the paint there.
Jack Bradley straight away to Clope. Left side to Bridges. Bridges puts down the dribble. Now to Bradley. Spot up three is no good. Rebound comes out to Murray High as Whitaker on the left-hand side. Crosses it over. Now brings it back straight away. Turns a baseline drive. Nice scoop layup. Rims in.
Several rebounds by Grant Whitaker tonight. Ball seems to be finding him.
He is just such a fun player to watch. He glides all over the floor. There's Jack Bradley.
Makes it look easy, doesn't
it? Yes, he does. Bridges hands it off to Clope. Clope to Bridges in the corner. Thought about a spot up three. Now goes to Bradley. Swung to McCune. He'll take his three from deep. Short. Rebound comes down to English. 7-4 Tigers. 2:43 in the first as McCune almost got a steal, and it tips to Bradley. 2-on-1. Bradley to the rim, puts it up, and no good. Rebound is loose. It goes, saved in bounds actually by Bradley as he is unable to get it as it goes into the sidelines. It will go to Murray.
Yeah, it looks like Murray High is backing off of Jack Bradley and Jordan Bridges and saying, hey, we're going to let you shoot that, so you're going to have to beat us.
The blood is cleaned off of Ian Hart, so he is going to the scorer's table. And now Murray the possession as Grant Whitaker goes off a high screen. Now in the lane, a little floater's perfect.
So we've had blood, sweat, and tears in the first quarter. It's going to be a quick timeout by Coach Dustin Roberts. It's 9-4.
Hey, can't blame him as he's trying to stop this mojo that Murray has developed here early on. I want to give a shout out to Dana and Heath listening in tonight. Good to hear from you as always. Let us know you're listening. 270-557-8223. 270-557-8223. And we'll shout you out courtesy of the Sailor Connection, your locally owned Verizon wireless retailer in Paducah. Overall, credit to Murray right now. They're making it work in the half court early on.
Absolutely they are. And they've really, they've rebounded very, very well. We're not, they're blocking out well, especially down here. I don't think we've had a second chance point yet.
I agree.
I don't think we've had an offensive rebound. We're close enough 6 minutes into this quarter. We've not had one on this end. So what a great, great crowd for this, for this game.
A lot of Valentine's Days being spent at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena. A wonderful Tuesday night crowd. By far The largest Tuesday night crowd we've had this year. So credit to Mustang Nation. A nice contingent here from Murray.
Yeah, to make this drive, especially bad weather, and Valentine's Day night, a very respectable crowd for Murray High.
As Bridges goes to Cloak. Right side to Purvis. He'll take a spot up three and bury it.
Well, I tell you what, he faked like he was going to do it. Grant Whitaker just looked at him. Carson said, fine, if you're not going to pull out here and guard me, I don't care if I'm 4 points behind, right. 4 feet behind the line. I'm going to put this one in your face.
9-7 Tigers, minute 40 in the first quarter. Watching Connor Miller stretch in the hallway. We'll give you an update on how it looks for him in just a moment as a baseline drive and a lot of contact. Layup goes up and in, I believe, for Wilson.
Pretty excited. Connor Miller actually walked over under his own power. Wasn't pretty, but walked over from the bench over to the tunnel and to the table, and so he's limping pretty good.
As Hart underneath puts it up and in.
Yeah, and I tell you, English was in his face, had a hand on that ball, able just to muscle that ball up there.
11-9, the Tigers by 2. Minute left in this first quarter. It is going on the right-hand side to Colin Wilson. As Wilson tried to get it to Xavier Carmen, but Xavier juked when Colin Wilson wasn't ready for him to.
They both looked at each other like, did you just do that? To which he looked at him and said, did you really just move like that?
That's right.
Colin said, come on, man.
And it continued from there. Xavier Carmen checks out. Did not see who came in. It was going to be Jeremiah Jones for Murray. McCune. And he throws it into the bench. So back-to-back turnovers.
Good thing the coach was not sitting in that empty chair.
And so it will be a turnover back to Murray. 41 seconds left. Tigers up by 2, 11-9.
The ball ricocheted off the chair all the way across, fully across the court into the stands.
So the Tigers have it as Whitaker goes on the left-hand side now to English. And Murray wants to wait for the final shot. Well, I say that. English in attacks. Turns. Almost traveled with it as he moved his pivot foot. As Wilson's blocked by Cope. Cope gets it to Hart. Hart on the right-hand side. Emphatic freshman block.
Big defensive play. We're down by 2, 11-9 going into the end of the quarter. Clope steps up and makes that block. Gives McCracken County the opportunity to tie or possibly take the lead going in to the second quarter.
It goes on the left side to Purvis, down on the Hart. Hart, 15-foot jump shot is perfect. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Overall, a good first quarter, as after one, we're tied at 11 with some turnovers for both sides, Brent. But overall, both teams, it kind of felt like a boxing match, kind of throwing some jabs here and there, and the Mustangs got the final jab.
I tell you, I'm pretty darn excited. I think we're fortunate to be tied 11-11. I think Murray High controlled the pace of play, really kind of outplayed us, out-rebounded us, absolutely 100% for sure. During the first, I would say, 5 minutes and 47 seconds. At that break, 2-minute, 13-second mark is when the change of pace changed there a little bit. So,
as I have several shout-outs to get to, I will put that as I finish that tweet. Shane and Mindy Smith listening in. Also, Chris, Dina, and Josh Coots listening in. Gail Garner as well. Good to hear from you, Mr. Gail. Shane and Mindy Smith, I think I mentioned. Jane and Heath, I think I mentioned. If I'm missing Denny, let me know, as we will shout you out courtesy of the Sailor Connection, Lone Oak Road in Paducah. 11-11, our score after one.
It gets a little busy up here, trying to keep a score sheet, trying to keep track of text, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, and by the way, I got some buttons over here to push and get some music on, commercials on, and everything else.
As Becky Wellington chimes in, good to hear from you. She says we are great together, which reminds me, happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend.
Thanks, honey.
We spend as much time together on here as anywhere else.
Thank you for letting me buy you popcorn tonight.
That's right.
It's all the dinner you get.
As Lincoln English gives it off to Xavier Carmen, now goes to Jeremiah Jones, who circles back towards the top of the key. Over to Xavier Carmen. As Carmen, a baseline drive against Clope. Clope did a nice job turning him back. Goes back to English. English goes towards the low block against Clope. Puts one up, no good. Great defense again by Clope.
Yeah, I think Clope has definitely got a weight advantage.
Yes. As Venable gives it up to Jack McCune. Backdoor cut to Purvis at the rim, puts it in.
Great body control there. Grant Whitaker going up for the block, and Carson able just to work around him, get the shot up and in.
That makes it 13-11. The Mustangs by 2. Whitaker stops, trying to pass, now stops to shoot. His shot no good. Rebound fought for, comes down to Jack McCune.
I don't know if it's the first lead of the game from McCracken, but it's the first lead since the first possession, I think.
And so Jack McCune on the right-hand side, and he's going to draw a foul on Lincoln English.
Yeah, good call there. He's really leaning on him and trying to get Jack frustrated, I think.
Want to give a shout out to the Mustangs and all the the security resource officers. That's from Robin Watson. Couldn't agree more with that, with what they do to keep our schools safe. Left side, Purvis, his spot up 3. Got it!
Yeah, Carson got that second one. If you're Murray High, it's not what you want to see.
16-11, the Mustangs by 5. 6.5 minutes in this second quarter. Off of the screen, it's Drew May, 15-footer, got it.
Good shot there. Good shot there by Drew. Jonathan Venable in on Grant Whitaker now, really kind of giving him fits and taking him out of the offensive play for Murray High.
Jack McCune into the front court. As Jack circles, goes to Clope at the foul line extended, now to Hart. Down low to McCune. His layup is no good, but a late foul call. And understandably may draw some chagrin from the Murray folks, because that was, if we're going to be honest, a bit tardy.
It was tardy. I think there was probably contact there. I don't know that I disagree with the call, but it's almost like he had to find his whistle in his pocket. But I tell you, Grant Whitaker is in the face of that referee, and I don't think that's going to be tolerated very long.
Jack McCune connects on the first free throw, I think. I was not watching.
Yes.
All right, so he will have one
Score
more.
change.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Hart, who puts it back up and in.
Ian Hart did a complete 360.
And we are going to have an official blow the whistle and go to Coach Roberts for a reason I'm uncertain of. And I think we're going to get an administrator as they are looking towards the Murray side. We may have a fan that will have to be escorted as the official is heading towards the Murray side. And it may be as Coach Miller really just being told to stand by the Murray. Nope, there is a Murray fan that is being escorted out of the game. And so that was what the pause was for. 19-13, the Mustangs by 6. 6 minutes left in this first half. And it will be a touch foul on Jack Bradley as it crosses half court. So hard guarding Grant Whitaker. He can move so many different speeds, so many different ways. It is not an easy assignment.
It really is. And sometimes something like that, it's going to be a timeout for Murray. Sometimes when you have a situation like that in the stands and you have, a couple players really complaining, and, a lot of times the referees don't want to decide the game. They want to get out of the way and let both teams play. We're here to see the players, not the referees. But when they're prompted and they're pushed by the crowd, they're pushed by the players, the coaches are riding them. All right, you're going to get what you asked for. Yes, that was a foul. Probably the first quarter, that foul didn't get called.
And I couldn't agree more. And it is a tough situation when you're an official. They have our ultimate respect. We cannot play without them, and our first region officials are nothing short of phenomenal. And our hats off to all of them, as it will be Murray the possession. Kobe Watson will inbound it to Whitaker, and we resume. Mustangs lead 19-13. So Whitaker into the front court, hands it off to May. And now to Carmen, looking for a backdoor cut. Instead, gives it back out to May. He's going to take a spot up open three and bury it.
Yeah, May stepped up and played tonight. He only averages about 6 points a game, but he's really turned on.
He's got 8 as Jack Bradley gets in the front court to Ian Hart. And now Almost thrown into the backcourt. Hart collects it. Back into Bradley. Swung to Purvis. He was almost open enough to shoot, but gives it instead to Bradley. Down the corner to Clope. As Clope trying to get it down low to McCune. He does. McCune turns. His layup is perfect.
I tell you, great. Again, good body control by Jack McCune. He had to go kind of in at an angle and get the Murray High defender off of him to even be able to get that shot off.
21-16. Mid-range jump shot from Murray. No good. Rebound comes down to McCune. McCune gives it off to Bradley. 4:48 left. 21-16. Here in this second quarter, McCracken on top. Clope, left side, Hart. He'll take a spot up left side. 3, too strong. Back to Bradley. It's poked away. McCune chases it down to Purvis for 3. That's good.
Hey, I tell you what, that basket right now is as big as a laundry basket.
And that
for Carson Purvis.
That brings Mustang Nation to their feet. 24-16. Timeout Murray. 4:30 in this second quarter. We'll keep it right here. What a run.
Is that three threes
that
for Carson Purvis? And I tell you, he's not on all 3 of them. He's not hit anything but the bottom of the net. That goal and that rim looks huge for him tonight.
It is tough to beat this team when Carson Purvis is delivering from the perimeter, which he does a lot. When you consider all of the other pieces that McCracken County has night in and night out, when he's doing that, it is near impossible.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And again, same thing on the girls' side. We don't know who's going to show up, who's going to lead the way. Carson Purvis, if we were talking about it and thinking about it before the game, I don't know that we expected him to be where he is at this point, but man, he is rocking it.
Want to give a shout out to Angela Kindle and her daughter Court listening in tonight from the arena here tonight. And so good to hear from them. As I look here, Carson Purvis with 13 here in the first half.
Hey, we'll take it. Carson Purvis leading all scores in the game. He has more than half of McCracken County's points tonight. So Carson is having an outstanding game. And really, to be honest, we needed him to.
Yes. It is tough to beat this Murray team unless you are really playing well on all cylinders. Let us know you're listening. Text us on the Sailor Connection text hotline, 270-557-8223. It's a backdoor cut from Murray. Underneath, it's cut off by Purvis. Then they almost threw it into the backcourt. Recovered, though, by Murray. And it will be Tigers retaining possession. As it's backed in by Whitaker underneath. Nice pass to the right side. To May. Picked off by McCune. McCune to the rim and dunks it!
Great play by Jack McCune. Jack kind of came down the middle of the floor, then ran his player almost to the outside of the lane to create that space to go up for the double two-hand jam.
As it is Grant Whitaker. He stops. Underneath layup is good. Nice response from Grant Whitaker.
Yeah, had two McCracken County players on him. Still found a way to get that ball in. McCracken County 26-18 with 3.5.
Purvis feeds it to McCune as he goes towards the left side to Hart. Hart stops. Mid-range jump shot. Got it.
I don't know that there's anybody better on the McCracken County team at taking a couple dribbles to his right, just pulls up for that 10 or 12-foot shot. That's really in Hart's strength.
As a runner's blocked but recovered by Carmen, partially blocked by McCune, put back in by Carmen. For the most part, great rim protection by McCracken County. Carmen able to get a third opportunity to put it in, 28-20.
Clope had a good partial block there. McCune had a good block there, and so they're working the rims hard, but the ball just bounced back to Murray.
Clope straight away. Goes on the right side to Purvis. Down low to McCune. He turns baseline. Right-hand hook is too strong. Rebound comes down to Murray. It will be up the left-hand side. It's thrown. That is to Colin Wilson. His three's well short. Rebound comes down to Hart. 2:30 left in the first half. Mustangs by 8, 28-20. Alongside Brent Hausman, I am Eric Chumbler.
I don't know if Grant Whitaker plays baseball or not, but man, that was about a 90-mile-an-hour fastball from corner to corner on the other end.
Miss Jane Ruggles listening in. Good to hear from you as well. If I have missed a shout-out, please let me know. I will try to make that up. And also, we are going to have 2 second-half giveaways for Rafferty. So 2 trivia questions for a chance to win 2 chicken finger salads from Rafferty's. with McCracken County trivia relevant to tonight's games. And so make sure you listen. The Lady Mustangs won tonight 77-28, a 49-point win over Murray. Mustangs up right now 28-20 on the boys' side. So we will have trivia questions later tonight.
Girls game, I don't know if it was as close really as even the score indicates. Really from buzzer to buzzer, McCracken County Lady Mustangs really put on one of their best efforts, in my opinion, best efforts of the entire season.
And so it is going to be McCracken possession, 28-20. Jack Bradley into the front court as he goes to the left side of Purvis. Now to Hart. Hart tried to get it to Bridges, poked away, but Hart gets it back. And now Hart goes out to Jack Bradley, and the Mustangs set up in the half court. Bradley towards the right-hand side. Gets a screen, brings it back, goes now to Hart. As Hart goes on the wing to Purvis, gets by his defender, thought about a three, goes back to Hart. Hart crossover dribble on the perimeter, works his way in, turns, gives it off to Jack Bradley. And Jack will reset for McCracken County.
Coach Terry Shumpert does most of the offensive play calling for McCracken County. This is the third set and the third different play.
Purvis three, too strong. Rebound comes down to Murray. It will be into the front court. Grant Whitaker all the way to the rim. Nice move. And it will not count on the basket. It will be a foul on the floor. Just another great example of what Grant Whitaker can do.
Yeah, he's got an accelerating speed there that he can turn on when he needs to. Jordan Bridges was trailing Grant several steps there, and so just got behind him, and Grant blew past him.
The Roberts crew listening in tonight with Jenna and a Joe and Ty. Good to hear from you all. Sheila Davis makes a great point. Good to see Ken Dickerson back on the floor tonight at the scorers table as he was unavailable for a few weeks due to health. Good to have you back, Ken, indeed.
Is it ever good to see Ken Dickerson?
As a first layup is perfect from Grant Whitaker. Just unbelievable the touch he has with the basketball.
I don't see Ken wearing headphones. If somebody would ask him that and let him know, I wanted to know the answer.
That's right. 28-22. Mustangs by 6. Venable. Straight away to Hartz. He redirects the offense to McCune. Shanna defense from the Murray folks. Mustangs by 6. McCune, left side to Hart. Baseline drive. Met by a double team. Puts one up, and it's no good. Rebound comes down to Whitaker. Whitaker will turn, bring it into the front court. Crossover, great moves. Another backdoor or behind the back dribble, but poked away. It does go on the wing now to Watson. Back to Whitaker, guarded by Bridges. Whitaker, he'll go straight up, tried to draw contact, air ball shot. Rebound comes down to Hart.
Hey, that's great defensive patience on the behalf of Jordan Bridges. Grant Whitaker jumped right in his grill trying to draw that foul, and Jordan wouldn't put up with it.
So Bridges has it with 30 seconds left. Coach Roberts says spread it out a little bit. On the wing to McCune. Straight away to Hartz. Right side to McCune. McCune to Hart, just in front of half courts. 10 seconds left. Mustangs by 6. McCune. Guarded closely by Carmen in front of half court, and it's he carried the basketball. I'm sorry.
He stepped on the mid-court line, so call over and back. The Murray High fans wanted a walking call. It looked like Jack almost took a step without putting the ball down, and so they were all out of sorts about that, but then Jack stepped on the half-court line.
3 seconds left. Whitaker into the lane, to the rim. Shot no good, and that'll do it for the first half. After one half of play, the Mustangs on top, 28-22. We'll have the first half scoring in Estes Chiropractic. Second half adjustments when we return. 99.5 The Fan.
Has your team star gone cold from outside? Is the opposing team hot from everywhere? Then visit MrCool.com today. You'll find heating and cooling solutions your home needs, like with our flagship DIY mini split heat pumps. Perfect for your garage, office, or with our 5-zone system, your whole home. It's really up to you. You're the play caller at your house, right? Right? Visit MrCool.com today for your HVAC needs and beat discomfort with the full core press from an innovative Mr. Cool HVAC system.
Financial health can be life-changing. At CFSB, we're passionate about your financial health. With Money 360, you'll have the tools and services to assist you at every step of your financial journey. With community education, financial coaching, a youth program based on healthy money habits, and so much more, we hope to make an impact on our communities. Find out more today at yourlifeyourbank.com or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations to learn more about the financial health tools available in our digital banking platform and in our communities. CFSB, member FDIC.
It's a tradition going back 50 years. Pizza out at Pizza Inn. It's more than just that with the Pizza Inn buffet. Thin crust, house pan, Italian-style pizzas, the biggest and best salad bar, the pasta bar, pepperoni twist, potato wedges, tots, soup, the Pizzert bar. Yeah, Pizzert. It's a pizza crust with dessert stuff on it. Topped with chocolate chips, strawberry, pineapple, Mississippi mud, Bavarian cream, birthday sprinkles, you name it, it's endless. Oh, leave room for ice cream at the Pizza Inn buffet. Open every day, 10:30 to 9 at Pizza Inn.
Craig Culver on Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixers.
Summer just isn't complete without this treat. We take our frozen custard and add salted caramel. Then pick your favorite mix-in. Cookie dough, brownie pieces, or how about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? We spin it by hand. I love seeing that caramel swirl through the custard. There it is. Come on in for the Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Stop in at Culver's on Highway 60 in Paducah.
If you live with pain, you have good days and bad days. You deserve a pain-free life. And the first step is talking with your doctor about pain management with Dr. Ferdinand Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky Pain Center. Dr. Salvacion specializes in pain management and will work with you to get you back to those good days. Talk to your primary care provider about pain management with Dr. Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky.
Why do more people choose Baptist Health for their hearts? It's because we put you at the center of everything we do. From our treatment innovations and skilled teams who deliver care that revolves around your unique needs, to a comprehensive approach that keeps us by your side at every step. This is heart care that helps you return to the things your life revolves around, because this is heart care centered on you. Learn more at baptisthealth.com/heartcare.
Craig Culver on Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixers.
Summer just isn't complete without this treat. We take our frozen custard and add salted caramel. Then pick your favorite mix-in. Cookie dough, brownie pieces, or how about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? We spin it by hand. I love seeing that caramel swirl through the custard. There it is. Come on in for the Culver's Salted Caramel Concrete Mixer. Welcome to Delicious.
Stop in at Culver's on Highway 60 in Paducah.
We all have dreams, and at C-Plant Federal Credit Union, we can help make yours a reality. Whether it's your dream vacation, your dream home, or your dream home away from home, C-Plant will walk you through the process from application to closing. Call or visit any of our 9 local C-Plant branches and learn how you can enjoy all our member benefits and finance your dream. So don't wait. Get dreaming with C-Plant today.
Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Has your team starred on cold from outside? Is the opposing team hot from everywhere? Then visit MrCool.com today. You'll find heating and cooling solutions your home needs, like with our flagship DIY mini split heat pumps. Perfect for your garage, office, or with our 5-zone system, your whole home. It's really up to you. You're the play caller at your house, right? Right? Visit MrCool.com today for your HVAC needs and beat discomfort with the full core press from an innovative Mr. Cool HVAC system.
Doing it yourself? You need a few things from Kitmo.
I need wallpaper removers, wood floor finishes, pressure washers, dry wall lifts, material lifts, hole saws, jigsaws, sawhorses, air compressors, nail guns, staple guns, caulk guns, and wet dry vacs.
Can you repeat that?
If you need it, chances are you can rent it at Kitmo, the only 100% locally owned equipment rental. They've been at it for 45 years. North 8th Street at the foot of the Brookport Bridge. You get Mo at Kitmo.
Back here at beautiful Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena after an entertaining first half. The Mustangs on top 28-22 as we look at the first half scoring from the Baird broadcast booth. And with that, Brent Hausman.
Yeah, Xavion Carmen and Colin Wilson have 2 points each for Murray High. Drew May really carried the weight there for a little while. He had 8 points, and Grant Whitaker, of course, your 6'3" senior guard for Murray High, has 12 points. On the McCracken County end, 2 things stand out to me here, Eric. Only 3 McCracken County players scored during that half. Pretty unusual.
Indeed.
Second thing that's unusual, Jack McCune was the lowest scoring McCracken County Mustang.
That is awfully unusual.
Jack McCune had 7. Ian Hart had 8. Carson Purvis, possibly the best half of basketball he's had all season, 13 points to lead the Mustangs and to lead all scorers. It's been Carson Purvis, Grant Whitaker.
Yes, very much so. As before we get to the Estes Chiropractic second half adjustments, want to give a shout out to your friend and mine, actually multiple friends, Brad Vos, Jack Vos, and Pablo Vos listening in as the Pups listening in tonight. Hadn't heard from Pablo all season.
Yeah, where's Pablo been?
Tournament time, he tunes back in. My guess is he's laying on his back somewhere and enjoying life. Good to hear from him.
Big shout out to Brad Bose. Brad Bose, our worship pastor at Heartland Church, but also his hobby. Loves roasting coffee beans.
That's right.
Helped supply my Valentine's Day gift this year. Roasted with love, I think. Ethiopian coffee beans. And so if you hadn't had, I don't drink coffee, but my understanding is if you haven't had his Ethiopian roasted coffee beans, you are missing out.
That's right. And good to hear from the Vos crew. Also, bonjour. Bonjour. I think it's a good bonjour to Miss Krista Beyer, the French teacher here at McCracken County High School. So, bonjour.
I thought you sneezed there for a minute. I couldn't tell what you were doing.
David Byers getting a chuckle out of that. He's the one that sent in the shout out. So I'm sure Miss Byers not very happy about that right now. But
David, don't push him, all right? English is all about all I can expect to get out of. We used French last week.
That's
and
right.
Almost got in trouble for it. So
yeah, French was used on Friday night against Graves County. But it's time now, before this train goes off the tracks again, to jump into our Estes Chiropractic second half adjustments. And the Mustangs up 6. Got to get more involved, as you mentioned. 3 players right now in the scores column.
2 or 3 adjustments I think we really got to make. We do need to get more players involved. Jonathan Venable is usually good for 5 points. Jack Bradley, a couple shots. Jordan Bridges, as I look at him shooting his free throws, he's usually good for a couple. We got to get those guys involved there. Jackson Clope, on the offensive board, maybe get a shot up down there. And so we've got to get more players involved. Carson Purvis, again, as I said, probably the best half he's had all season. The second adjustment I think we got to make, we have to contain Grant Whitaker. He's already scored more points tonight than he's averaging per game. And so he's got 12 points. He only averages 10.8 on a season. If somebody told me that Grant Whitaker was injured or hurt this year, I would say not according to what I see. He's not warming up at halftime. He's sitting on the bench, taking an extra break, getting some extra rest there. He looks strong to me tonight, and so we've got to protect the ball. I did not see us get an offensive rebound in the first quarter at all, Eric. Maybe 1 or 2 in the second half. Jack McCune probably more involved in the offense as well. Typically, if this McCracken County team is winning, Jack is scoring more points than he typically is or has tonight.
And so that is your Estes Chiropractic second half adjustments. When you need that back adjustment, go see the Back Brothers, Kevin and Kelly Estes of Estes Chiropractic, Central Avenue in Paducah. Want to give a shout out to Larry and Betty Thompson listening in. Also from our definitely furthest away tonight, David Hartz is watching tonight via Saudi Arabia. And
Wow.
so good we'll get to that in a moment. Chris, Jamie, Harper, and Chandler Jones listening in saying, go Stays, but Saudi Arabia tonight.
The Joneses were in the house earlier for the girls' game, and I think had to get home for a curfew. And maybe one of the girls wasn't as excited about leaving maybe as mom was a few minutes ago. But if you're further away than Saudi Arabia tonight and you're listening, please let us know.
That's right. Good to see Connor Miller heading back to the bench. I think he's done for the night, but he is at least walking, which you like to see. As he sprained an ankle, it looked like, in the first half. As the Mustangs start with the basketball, up by 6, 28-22 as it goes on the left side to Hart. Hart straight away to Jack Bradley as the Mustangs setting up in the half court. Bradley using a dribble, directing traffic just a little bit as Bradley hands it off to Ian Hart. Now back to Jack Bradley as he takes a baseline drive, goes cross court to Purvis. His spot up three is no good. Rebound comes down to Murray. 28-22. The Mustangs by 6, 7.5 in this third quarter. As it is going to be Grant Whitaker calling out the half court sets. As the senior guard goes on the wing to Lincoln English. It's English hands it back off to Whitaker. As Whitaker crossover in towards the lane is poked away, and it's going to be a foul call, I believe, on Ian Hart.
Yeah, again, I don't disagree with the call, just very late. And that's the same official that's made a couple of late calls earlier in the first half.
You want it to be right, but it has been maybe a second or two delayed as Murray gets it into Carmen. Nice layup, but doesn't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Clope as Clope will clear it to McCune.
Great inbounds play by Murray High there. Ball just came off the back of the rim. Clope had a very strong rebound.
Hart gives it out to Jack Bradley. As Bradley goes on the wing to Hart, straight away to Clope. Swung left side to McCune. Straight away now. Goes on the wing to Bradley. He'll take a spot up three, and it's no good. It looked like from our angle it might go in. It did not. Murray on the return. Grant Whitaker. He turns behind the back dribble, stops, up and under, goes left side now to May. Swung to English. 28-22. Still no scoring yet in this third quarter.
Grant Whitaker has a lot of tools in his box to be able to get a player. He's going to go behind the back. He's going to go around. He's going to get his player in the air. He has a lot of tricks.
Yes, he does. This Murray team handles the ball so well, defends so well, just fundamentally sound all throughout the floor, just like McCracken County. Grant Whitaker towards the low block as he puts one off the glass and in. He's got 14, which leads the game.
Grant Whitaker had the old-fashioned jump stop there, trying to get Jack Bradley in the air and just went up over the top.
So Jack Bradley with it, gives it to Carson Purvis. Now to McCune. As McCune on the wing to Clope. Clope gives it to Hart. Crossover now towards the block. It's poked away, and it goes out of bounds off of Murray.
You know, as much as you want to win this game tonight, as much as you want Connor Miller in there, I think you probably want him more in a regional tournament type setting than the last game of the season. And so I think it's probably smart. He was moving very, very slow heading back to that bench.
And he is back on the bench, walking on his own power. That's great news for the Mustangs. So he goes to Purvis on the wing.
You know, Dr. Kyle Parrish there at the end of the bench, trainer Aaron, they do have crutches over there that a player could use if he were to need them, and they have a boot in the first aid locker, but he's in his regular shoes and no crutches.
A lot of contact, no
Clope by far biggest bodied player on the floor, and for Clope to get tossed around like that, end up on the floor.
It's a physical game in there tonight.
Ooh, I'm glad I'm up here.
Yes, it is big boy basketball tonight.
Little boys upstairs.
That's right. Drew May on the wing. Goes off of a high screen as Carmen actually fell down low. Now he and McCune working hard, and Whitaker traveled with it as he goes down, but he's all right. That's good to see. Anytime you see a slip like that, you hold your breath for a moment.
Yeah, especially somebody that's coming off of an injury. He actually, both feet, I don't know if somebody was standing. Well, it was actually right exactly where May fell the play before, and so Grant Whitaker just bad luck and stepped right in that same spot.
So Carson Purvis gives it to Jack Bradley, who goes to Hart. Now swung to Purvis. Straight away to Bradley. McCracken sets up in the half court. Bradley to Clope. Nice pass to McCune. Now to Bradley. Great job inside. His layup too strong. Rebound is fought for. Comes down to Murray. Mustangs can't get the lid off the bucket so far. Up the floor to Carmen. He pump fakes. Blocked by McCune.
Kind of had the double whammy there. Clope. He head faked Clope and got Clope in the air. Clope came flying over him. Jack McCune just waited on him.
As it will be Murray to inbound it as it goes into English. English gives it off to Kobe Watson. Watson also a really good shooter for Murray. Guarded closely by Hart. Watson worked his way in. Backdoor cut to Carmen. Picked off by McCune.
Closely. I think perfectly.
That is.
By Ian Hart.
As it is Bradley. Mustangs up by 4. 28-24. Bradley on the left wing to McCune. Now to Clope straight away. Swung right side to Bradley. Now to Hart as he lost it for a moment. Now it's taken away by Whitaker. Whitaker behind the back dribble. Turns in the paint. Pump fakes. Goes left side and throws it into the first row of the bleachers.
Airmail.
Indeed. And so it goes back to McCracken County. As flawless a first half these two teams played, it is an ugly third quarter so far.
UGLY, McCracken County yet to score. We're 4.5 minutes in. Murray has scored 2 points, and McCracken 0 in this quarter.
Jack McCune on the wing. As McCune goes off of a dribble, stops. His long jumper doesn't hit rim. That rarely happens. Clope goes into the first row trying to save it. He's okay, but it saves to Murray. It will be Whitaker, poked away nearly by Clope, goes straight away to Watson. He's open. His three is no good. Rebound comes back to May. May gives it out to Whitaker.
Another air ball.
Down to May. His layup's good, and that May, I was going to say bring a timeout. It's not going to just yet, but the lead is now within 2, 28-26, 2:47 in the third. A rare, well, I say rare, it happened again Saturday, a rare 5-minute plus streak where the Mustangs don't score. It was 8 minutes on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a scoring drought for sure.
Bridges on the left wing. To Clope, to Hart. Hart, baseline drive, pump fakes, nice pass. Bradley's layup is no good, but it is going to be a goaltend.
In the cylinder.
So Bradley will get the layup.
More importantly, I believe he removed the lid from the basket.
It was a missed layup, but thankfully it was aided. And so all the way in, it's Whitaker. Now picks up his dribble, looks, goes now out top to May. Swung to Whitaker, baseline drive, hands it off to Carmen for the layup.
Yeah, help side defense. Clope came across for the block for Whitaker, and Whitaker saw a wide open man on the other side.
30-28, a minute 50 left in this third quarter. It goes to Purvis on the wing. Now to Hart, straight away to Bradley, left side to Clope. To Hart, top of the key. Crosses it over, works towards a low block, absorbs contact, puts it up no good. Rebound fought for. Great hustle by Ian, but it comes out to Carmen. To English. Now to May in the corner. His three for the lead is good. That gives Murray their first lead in a while, and a timeout for Coach Roberts. Minute 27 in the third. Murray takes a 1-point lead, 31-30.
It's a tradition going back 50 years. Pizza out at Pizza Inn. It's more than just that with the Pizza Inn buffet. Thin crust, house pan, Italian-style pizzas, the biggest and best salad bar, the pasta bar, pepperoni twist, potato wedges, tots, soup, the Pizzert bar. Yeah, Pizzert. It's a pizza crust with dessert stuff on it. Topped with chocolate chips, strawberry, pineapple, Mississippi mud, Bavarian cream, birthday sprinkles, you name it, it's endless. Oh, leave room for ice cream at the Pizza Inn buffet. Open every day, 10:30 to 9 at Pizza Inn.
Are you dreaming about the perfect addition or update to your home? The equity in your house can turn into new opportunities. With a home equity loan at CFSB, you'll get customized, friendly service from our experienced lending team with loan service right here in your hometown. Start an application online today or stop by any of our 8 convenient locations in Marshall, Graves, McCracken, or Callaway counties. Go to yourlifeyourbank.com for more information. CFSB, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mustangs were up by 8, now trail by 1. Credit to the Tigers on a nice run here this third quarter, Brent Hausman.
That's why they play 2 halves of basketball.
That's right.
One team came out to play the second half. One team hasn't played their best
and
this second half. So we'll see if we can get that turned around real quick.
So we return to the Baird broadcast booth. The Mustangs trail by 1 as it goes down to McCune. McCune turns. His fadeaway jumper's partially blocked, but he's fouled. And so that will send Jack McCune to the foul line to shoot 2.
Much to the ire of the Murray High fans.
Yeah, they didn't care for that too much. McCune will shoot 2.
It's almost like synchronized swimmer. There's about 5 or 6 guys over here right behind the Murray High bench that jump to their feet quickly.
First one is no good for McCune. Short on that free throw, which is a sign of fatigue, obviously, but when you're playing 30-plus minutes a game, you almost have to. It's understandable, but he is battling through it as his second free throw is good. Tied at 31, a minute 10 left in this third quarter. The Mustangs and Tigers playing to what we thought it would be, a close scoring matchup. Murray showing their content, kind of waiting for the Mustang defense, which now comes, and maybe waiting for the last shot.
It's going to have to be a wide open shot, I think.
As it was almost poked away, but it goes right to May.
Great hands by Enhart.
As May trying to shake free, gets a screen, but unable to shake now McCune as it goes towards the left wing to English. English on the post to Carmen. Against Hart, back out to English, and it's a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be down low on Hart, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. .26 seconds left here in the third quarter. 31 up. She goes to English, now to Whitaker.
I think every player on McCracken's team has guarded Whitaker at some point tonight.
Yes.
They're switching off really well.
15 seconds as Whitaker dribbles just in front of half court.
Enhart says, fine, take it. I'm not coming out there.
And now Whitaker on the post to English as he turns against Venable. And almost threw it away. It goes to Whitaker, though. Whitaker heaves one up. No good, and that'll do it for the third quarter. We are through 3. The Mustangs and Tigers tied at 31.
We all have dreams, and at C-Plant Federal Credit Union, we can help make yours a reality. Whether it's your dream vacation, your dream home, or your dream home away from home, C-Plant will walk you through the process from application to closing. Call or visit any of our 9 local C-Plant branches and learn how you can enjoy all our member benefits and finance your dream. So don't wait. Get dreaming with C-Plant today.
Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
If you live with pain, you have good days and bad days. You deserve a pain-free life. And the first step is talking with your doctor about pain management with Dr. Ferdinand Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky Pain Center. Dr. Salvacion specializes in pain management and will work with you to get you back to those good days. Talk to your primary care provider about pain management with Dr. Salvacion at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky.
Tie game after 3 quarters of play. 31-31 as we welcome you back to the Baird broadcast booth at McCracken County High School. It will be one final quarter in this regular season, and it all comes to an end here tonight at the district tournament starting next week here at Strawberry Hills Pharmacy Arena. The final chapter begins, and it starts with Grant Whitaker on the right side. Now straight away it goes to English as he hands it off to May. May, nice entry pass to Carmen. Working against Clope, picks up his dribble. Backdoor cut to Watson as he now picks up his dribble, feeds it out to English. English to Whitaker. Baseline drive, layup's good.
Too easy.
He uses both hands so well. Right hand dribble, left hand layup.
Yes, he does.
33-31, Tigers by 2. As McCune on the right-hand side towards a low block, turns his fadeaway jumper short. Rebound comes back to Murray. Missing on his shots, a little short As an alley-oop to Carmen. Instead, it was passed too far in, taken away by Venable. Venable on the right-hand side. Goes top of the key to Purvis. As Purvis hands it off to McCune out top. Off of a double screen goes to Hart. Hart hands it off to Clope underneath. Clope double team, looks, gives it out to Purvis. As Purvis takes a lot of contact. Mercy. This is a physical game here tonight.
Goodness gracious.
It is not for the weak of heart. And it has been a well-officiated game tonight, too, if I may say.
May on the foul. He got his money's worth.
He did. As it will be Purvis to inbound it. These two meet again at the CFSB Center. Go ahead and get a ticket. It should be a fun one. As this one goes down to McCune. He's stripped. McCune able to get it back before it's tied up. It will be a jump ball staying with McCracken County.
Wow, Grant Whitaker reached in for that ball. I don't think I've seen a player scramble that fast. Jack McCune never hesitated, dove straight to the floor to get that ball back. Fortunately, at this point in the game, we're down 2. You really kind of need this possession for a momentum, Eric, and try to get your team or keep your team in this. And possession arrow pointing towards McCracken.
So it will be McCracken possession.
A lot of squeaky down there. Jack
That's right.
McCune, his uniform is soaking wet. When he hits the floor, everybody knows it.
Purvis gets it to McCune on the block. As he turns again, his layup up and in.
His patented spin move. Fake to the right, come back around to the left.
And that ties it at 33. 6:18 left in the game. As it will be into the front court. Now towards the left side to English. In towards the corner it goes to Wilson. Off of a screen to May. Now out top to English. English left side as it goes to Wilson. Now to May. And a shot up and in. Nice job by Whitaker. Makes it a 2-point game.
Grant Whitaker is absolutely a game changer.
It's phenomenal the game he has as McCune backdoor cut to Purvis. Layup good and he's fouled.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Great backcourt move by Carson Purvis, just going in the back door straight up for a layup and was fouled.
So Carson for the and one.
Carson moves very well without the ball.
Yes, he does. Free throw's good. Gives him 16 on the night. He was quiet in the third quarter, but back in action here in the fourth quarter as Whitaker on the right-hand side. 36-35. The Mustangs by 1. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Alongside Brent Hausman, I'm Eric Chumbler. Thanks for joining us. As Whitaker steps up to the perimeter, guarded by Hart.
Whitaker's not that big of an outside scoring threat. He likes to drive, dish. He's going to hurt you on the assist and the shot. So Ian Hart doesn't have to play him that deep.
And Murray is going to run some clock as Whitaker has his pass picked off. McCune has his dribble taken away. And now it's getting sloppy as May all the way to the rim, turns his fadeaway jump shot's good. Gives Murray the 1-point lead, 37-36.
Yeah, this Murray High team is fired up on that basket. Every person on that Murray High bench was on their feet, stomping and clapping.
Jack Bradley for the Mustangs out top, trailing by 1. 4.5 minutes left as it goes to McCune. McCune working towards a low block, turns, goes cross court to Hart. Hart puts down the right hand dribble, now goes top of the key to Bradley, and the Mustangs reset to Hart. As Hart gives it out to Clope. Clope dribbles in, his runner is up, no good, fights for it, gets it back. Clope hands it off to Bradley. Bradley will bring it back to the perimeter. The Mustangs will regroup once again. 4:05 left. Mustangs trail by 1, 37-36. Hart, right side to Bradley. As Bradley back out to Hart. He lost the dribble for a moment, gets it back. Now gives it to McCune. He'll take a spot up three for the lead. No good. Rebound back to Bradley, and the Mustangs have another chance. Great effort here by McCracken County. As it will be Jack Bradley towards the left side to McCune. Back to Clope, now to Bradley. To Hart off a screen. Stops, 17-footer. It's good!
Great shot.
That gives the Mustangs a 1-point lead, 38-37.
Ian really has a pure shot, Eric, and he's so tall that he can shoot. He had a player right there in his face, but he can go up and shoot over the top.
3:11 left as Whitaker off of a screen. Cross court, he throws it. A three coming from Wilson. That's good. Colin Wilson, the answer.
Spot up three. He was wide open in the corner. Jack McCune tried to go back out and recover, but at that point, the damage was done.
40-38. The Mustangs trail by 2. Channa defense from the Tiger faithful. Bradley almost had it taken away. It goes off him. That's a backcourt violation. It will go back to Murray High.
2 minutes, 46 seconds left, down by 2. Got to play your game, control the ball. Jack, frustrated, fisted the ball over to the referee.
And it will be the Tiger possession. They like to use clock any chance they can. Just 2:40 left as it will be Whitaker into the lane. Gives it off left side as that goes to Colin Wilson. Wilson off of the screen, gives it out top to English.
I don't think Colin Wilson gets another open three tonight.
And then a reach-in foul on Ian Hart, just the team's third.
Both teams with 3 team fouls.
And so, Lincoln English will inbound it, but before that, Jordan Bridges will check in. Carson Purvis to get a breather. With 2:26 left, the Mustangs down by 2. Actually, Clope was the intended substitute. So he will go sit. Purvis back on to the floor. And Murray the possession, up by 2. 2:24 left in the game as it's floated towards the near side to Colin Wilson. Now back out to Whitaker. Cross court, it goes to Carmen. Nice pass down low to English. Layup's good.
Murray really spread the ball well. They were passing the ball around the top of the key. 4 players outside the three-point line. English able to slip in behind the defense.
Jack Bradley with it for the Mustangs. Shanna defense from the Tiger faithful. Left side, it goes to Purvis. His spot up three. That's good!
Carson Purvis been there tonight right when you need him. Picks up his 19th point on the night.
Big time answer from the senior. It's a 1-point game. Carmen to May, out to English. A Channa defense from the Mustang faithful. It's a turnover by the Tigers. Back to Mustang Nation it goes. It's been one of the most fun seasons you can have here at McCracken County High School. Combined 51-6 between the two programs. An impossibly fun season. It all comes down to this for the regular season. What a fitting in. The Mustangs trail by 1. Bridges, right side to Bradley. Bradley, he will circle back out top. The Mustangs regroup, trailing by a precious point. 80 seconds left. McCune to Bridges, top of the key over to Bradley. Down low to McCune, back to Bradley, penetrates in, a lot of contact, and it's a blocking foul against Murray. Just the 4th team foul. And I felt like it was a good call by Mr. Trent Lovett as the defender moving over still just slightly. And the 50-50 call goes McCracken County's way.
There's nobody wearing black and gold that agrees with you. Just in case. You're all by yourself in your red Valentine's Day red sweater.
And the crimson glasses that go along with it, maybe.
You are all by yourself. Nobody on the Murray High side, bench or otherwise, agrees with you on that call.
And so the Tigers still a precious 1-point lead. 70 seconds left. It will be Jack Bradley to inbound it. Is Bradley. Left side, he throws it away. Not quite sure where that was necessarily heading. We didn't have a great vantage point.
Yeah, it might have been, looked like it might have been deflected, but apparently not. Jack McCune pulled his hand back at the last second, and I don't know if he thought it was.
And so that will.
Looks like the officials are going to have a chat here.
I don't know what they are going to the scores table to discuss, but 2
Replay in high school?
That's right. No, I wish.
No replay monitor over there tonight.
So Murray will have the possession. Full court pressure coming from McCracken County. Murray leads by 1, 42-41. Tigers to inbound it as it goes to Jeremiah Jones, and he's going to be fouled. Just the 4th team foul for McCracken County. Just 1:07 left. And so it will once again be Murray to inbound it.
To the dull roar of the McCracken County student section.
Drew May inbounds to Whitaker. As Whitaker met by a double team, he gets rid of it to Jones. As Jones now met by the double team into the front court to Wilson. 59 seconds left in regulation as a timeout for Murray. 57.8. Murray, a 1-point lead, 42-41. We'll keep it right here. Murray has shown the tendency 2 quarters, at the end of 2 quarters tonight, to want to hold it. One of them, they held it longer than 57 seconds. That's most definitely on the table right now.
Yeah, we're going to have to step out. We only have 4 team fouls as well. So in order to cause a change of possession, we're going to have to pick up 3 team fouls pretty quick.
And so McCracken County on defense. It's tough to hold the ball against this group, though, for the Mustangs.
So we'll see if there's a lineup change here. I know we'll have the scramblers in there. We're going to have to play tight defense. We've got 57.8 seconds, and we're going to have to get a couple fouls pretty quick to possibly end up at the line to see if we can't get a change of possession.
And so Murray the possession. Murray also has the alternating possession. So if there is a tie-up, it will go to the Tigers. That is something to note. Both teams have just 4 team fouls. And so any fouls the Mustangs make, they will have to do 3 more times in order to get the Tigers on the foul line. So the Mustangs come out with their starting, well, for their starting. Jordan Bridges also in there for the McCracken County Mustangs. And so the Tigers, Jones will inbound it as he gets it into English, almost taken into the backcourt, but it is saved by Whitaker. Chana defense almost taken away again by the Mustangs. They are doing an all-out pursuit to whoever has the ball, and now they foul as that's going to be the 5th team foul. 46 seconds left. Murray will inbound it sideline out of bounds.
46 seconds is an eternity in basketball anymore. However, you do want to get those 2 fouls pretty quick.
Jones will inbound it. He does on the near side, gets it back. As Jones gives it to Whitaker. And the Mustangs looking to foul. Time is ticking. 40 seconds left. And now Bridges will be the one to foul. Good job by Jordan. 38 seconds left now. The next foul will send Murray to the foul line for 1 in the bonus.
Yeah, it looks like we have identified the player that we want to foul. Both 2 of the McCracken County coaches pointing at a particular player.
And so the Mustangs come out to guard Grant Whitaker. 35 seconds left as it goes in. We know who one of them is, judging by the bench's reaction, as it will be Murray to shoot at the foul line. And it looks like the fouled recipient is going to be Drew May for 1 and 1 with the Tigers up by 1.
I don't think you want to foul Grant Whitaker.
No. So Drew May to shoot 1. Makes it. He'll have the bonus. Free throw. It's no good. Rebound to Jordan Bridges. 28 seconds left in this game, and it's a timeout for McCracken County. Now, if you're McCracken, it's all right. If you're McCracken, plenty of options on the table. Use a screen and roll to the best of your abilities. See how the Tigers kind of transition off of that. See what's available, but so many different options to look at.
42-41, Coach. You want to use a little bit of time off the clock. You want to try to score just as quick as you can, put the ball back in Murray's hand.
And so, I don't know, Ed. I think you look to score as quick as you can, I think, at the best available shot. When you're down 1.
You almost know Murray is going to, they're going to stall. They're going to hold for that last second shot when they get that ball back. So I don't think you can pass up an open shot for sure. Does not have to be a three-pointer. You'd like to have a three-pointer here, so it puts you up by 2, and then a two-point shot sends it into overtime.
Welcome to the 215 of you watching online tonight. Is the moment. It is currently the Tigers a 1-point lead in one of the most fun seasons you will have for McCracken County basketball. It comes down to this for the regular season finale. Can't beat it. It'll be Carson Purvis to do the honors. Murray showing 2-2-1 full court pressure as Jack Bradley will bring it up. Jack guarded by Whitaker. As Bradley gets it into the front court, and a foul is going to be called, just the 15th foul.
Murray High has 2 more to give. It's going to be 19.1 seconds left.
And so Purvis will inbound it, sideline out of bounds.
Murray has identified which player they want to foul.
As Bradley is fouled, now that makes it team foul number 6. And now Murray will play straight up defense with 15.6 left and force the Mustangs.
Hey, Coach, it just got real.
That's right, 15.6. As Purvis goes into McCune. McCune, a baseline drive, turns into the deep, puts one up, no good. Rebound comes down to Murray, and that is going to be a quick foul. Plenty of time left, 8.6. Left in regulation, just a 1-point game. Even if Murray makes them both, McCracken will still have a chance. It comes down to a 1-and-1 now, again for Murray.
I think that was a design play.
Agreed.
Carson Purvis looking straight directly for Jack McCune. Jack able to work his way down for the basket to a chant of miss it from the middle school band and the student section.
Wilson's free throw, it's good. That makes it a 2-point lead. 43-41. One more free throw coming for Colin Wilson. Wilson's free throw is good. And so Hart will inbound it to McCune. 8 seconds left. McCune brings it up the sideline. It's going to be a timeout for McCracken County. 5.5 left. And now if you're Murray High, you go to the old added question now. You're up 3.
Yes.
When the ball comes in,
yes, I do.
Immediately foul.
Yes.
I think you're right.
I think I do. I think I put them on the line and make them shoot free throws. A three-pointer is going to tie you. Free throws, even 2 free throws, no matter who catches that inbounds pass, 2 free throws cannot hurt you.
I think if you're McCracken County, you're looking to draw up a shot right on the inbound, because if you don't and make one pass, you're not going to get that 3-point opportunity, I don't think.
That's right. You've got 5.5 seconds. Or even if you know they're going to be fouling you as soon as you touch the ball, try to be in the active motion. And I've seen that before where a team tries to foul to put you on the free throw line, but they foul you in the act of shooting a three-pointer. You're going to have 3 free throws.
And so the Mustangs trail by 3, 5.5 left in regulation. The end of the regular season in 5.5 seconds. And then postseason begins Monday night, McCracken County and CCA right here on 99.5 The Fan. No YouTube. Due to KHSAA bylaws for the tournaments, you cannot video stream, so it will just be on radio. Here on 99.5 The Fan, as it'll be Ian Hart to inbound it. Hart goes into McCune in the corner. His fadeaway 3, no good. Venable's going to get a fadeaway 3 at the buzzer, no good. And the Tigers come into McCracken County in the regular season finale and get a 44-41 win over the Mustangs. A hard-fought win for the Tigers, a hard-fought effort for the Mustangs tonight, Brent, but came up just short.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they both played good games. As we talked about beforehand, this is a different Murray High team than they had earlier in the season. Grant Whitaker playing in only his 6th game of the season really gives you something different to look at. I thought Grant played an exceptional game tonight on the offensive end. He really dictates whether he's shooting the ball or dishing the ball. He really changes the way this game is played.
And so the Mustangs fall tonight. Final score 44-41. That third quarter proved to be the vital difference for McCracken County tonight. When you put up 3 points in a quarter against the Tigers, it's hard to get a win.
Yeah, you really, it's hard, and I don't know that you can expect a win. So great show of sportsmanship now. The McCracken County and Murray High players gathered at center court for a closing prayer after this game.
It's always fun to see great sportsmanship between these two sides.
A lot of respect between Grant, Whitaker, Jack McCune, English, exchanging hugs and pats on the backs there.
And so the final score tonight, 44-41, and really this game moots, as we've talked about it multiple times. It was actually in the season finale last year, McCracken beat Murray, and then in the regional championship, Murray beat McCracken. It's a fun end of the year game, but
I'll trade it.
Absolutely.
I'll take the one in Murray, not in